Welcome back, everyone, to Castle Mac Presents Princes of the Apocalypse. Last time, the players finally entered the Temple of Elemental Evil. No more haunted keeps. Official. You're in it.
I wanted to do it too.
You can't help it.
I can't.
You're a living mimic.
It's true.
I know.
But while you guys are here, Raven should be in the chat. You guys should be moving it along, and I'll be trying to watch out for anything I need to know. Quick bit, if you're not on our Discord and you're watching right now, join us on Discord.
Yes.
It's lit.
Literally always hop in. Every hour of every day, we got people from all over, different time zones,
All
keeping
true.
you entertained, whether it's 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.
Yep.
Sometimes your phone needs to be put on Do Not Disturb, but
Like-
in a good way.
Like when
I
you're in
do
a
at
meeting
night.
today and your phone's blowing up.
Also, should you want to, we do have Divine Reroll here.
We have one from last time, do we not?
Oh, do we? Do we have a
Unless you guys
leftover
used it
one?
last
No,
week.
we totally should have a leftover
I have
one.
these
yeah.
2 inspirations.
I'll take those. Okay, well,
They were
I'm
here.
going to trust that is true that we do
Yes.
have one.
You know,
left
you
over.
always trust the Mind Shack. I mean, it's on stilts. Most of the
The
ride
Mind
wood-
Outhouse.
Yeah. It's got that little crescent moon and just
One door, just...
trust the Mind Outhouse.
But should, in the meantime, anybody wants to catch up, or anybody who's in here now, if somebody new catches up, they can type !summary and get caught up on where we're at. Same thing for any of the characters. Just type in the character's name, and you'll be able to catch up quickly. With that, any other orders of business?
I had, there was something. Yes! Podcast. We've
Yes.
got a podcast that's live right now. Our good friend Ricardo has taken the audio of past streams and edited them up a little bit and made them available on iTunes under Castle Mac or anywhere fine and, our podcasts can be obtained. It works really well. I was a little worried, I don't know, without the video element. I've listened to it and I was pleasantly entertained.
I was doing some light homework today and then prepping for this and just listening back, and it was so enjoyable. And there's things that I just missed. There's like pieces of conversation that I didn't quite catch where I'm like, oh man, that was really
Is it
funny.
usually mine and Raven's conversations?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, it is.
Also, as a DM, there's just things I forgot about.
Mhm.
I forgot that, as an example, you guys put a trap outside the main door. They would have definitely come out. I completely forgot about that. Or if I put a trap. Although maybe when you guys rested, you would have picked it up. Anyways, that doesn't matter.
No, go back and
Let's talk about another game real quick.
See, I keep
Thank
up-
you, Than, for getting it rolling on the Divine Reroll
Oh,
train.
thanks,
Oh,
Thanran.
I was just
My
watching him
dude.
play video games while I cooked dinner.
Thanran's my favorite video gamer to
Mine
watch.
too. I don't know
Same.
anything about video games, but I like to
I also
go to
like
his.
images, though.
Same.
Yeah, you know
Equal.
what? I take it back, because
Equal.
Kimages and Than are equal in my mind.
Equal.
And
for
Kimages
sure.
is a special
Images
person.
has way better eyeliner wings.
If you want to start
Better eyeliner
competing
game.
for who's the best, we will vote on it.
We will.
Okay, we are going to jump right in to the game. So you guys do remember what happened last time, where we ended. You went through Knife Point Gully in the Cyan Valley, carried on through a cave and descending stairs that went on what seemed like forever.
Switching the audio over. This might get loud for a second. There we go.
Okay. Once you got down, you found a massive cavern. And there's a chasm that stretches off, just off into the darkness on one side, and you saw water pouring over it. In the center of what is a ruined city, you see a ziggurat that's gone up. You pass 2 large dwarf statues facing each other, and you saw a guardhouse entering. And as you got closer, beyond the completely out-of-tune music that was haunting and reverberating off the stones, you started to hear screaming. Awful. Sounds of pain and agony and pleas. coming directly from the only entrance that you're able to see. And so you are oh no, we got the
I got you. I can fix it.
Okay.
Got the map.
You got the map. You got the LaCroix.
Where's the Devon Rue?
Oh yeah, where's the Devon Rue? That's important.
It's over there.
Put the Devon Rue. Babe,
That's the Devon Rue?
I'm putting the Devon Rue.
Am I doing okay with those accents there, Sean? I know you're an expert.
Yeah, Sean is an expert.
You are.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah.
My next character is going to be from Jersey.
My head's getting cut off a little bit. Can you up on that? Just on the actual mic base?
Like, tilt it.
Yeah. The actual mic itself.
You doing that into the camera is hilarious.
Oh, too high! Too high, they can see past the courtyard wall! There's nothing over there!
They must not know this is a house.
Okay, whatever, that's fine.
You're not cut off.
If you
Move
come
your
over this
chair
way,
down.
it'll be better.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, God. I got
That's
these
as far down as it
adjustable
goes.
stools for the...
Okay,
It's
there we
too
go.
tall.
You're just too tall, Vasquez.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So this is what you see. There's a door here. You would know nothing of what's in here. But you just see the single door.
I think Broderick would look visibly shaken. I mean, I think it's pretty terrifying. And I think he would just sort of look to the party. Certainly sounds like we've come to the right place.
I guess so.
Please, no! Stop!
Let's end whatever this is.
All right then. Mage armor, my dude.
So are the screams coming from right beyond the door?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Could I get another die because divine inspiration has been reached already, perhaps?
whom?
By...
We'll put him next to the Devon Rue,
Oh,
babe.
it's Utilitas. Thank you. And Utilitas and Thanrand.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, so
I'm gonna get a
stacked
little
up.
flag to wave. Tastefully.
I'm just gonna start giving the monarch wave at the end of the streams.
Like your hand's broken.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Screaming on the other side of the
Try to do
door.
a thing. I think Broderick and Henrik would look at each other and be ready to roll.
Yeah, I think Henrik would just start walking. or briskly walking on account of there's a guy screaming.
In my mind, it's those two always together and me like,
Third wheeling.
hey.
Yeah.
Did you have your sword banished?
I did, yeah, it's currently banished.
Okay,
I'll only pull it out when I need it.
got it.
I don't want to use the hand space.
And manager.
I have a lot of other things I could do.
No dark vision. Do you have dark vision as a genasi?
Ooh,
She's angry.
I do. Yeah, let me tell you about it. You can see dim light within
Herald
60
turn
feet
on
of you
fire.
as if it were bright light.
The human torch.
I think as for being a fire elemental, I also... Oh, so as a fire, it makes my dark vision unusual. Everything you see in darkness is in a shade of red.
Ooh, like Predator.
Oh yeah.
It's not like that.
You're actually a lot like Predator, though.
It's no.
Yeah, you
I'm
kind of
not.
are. You're basically the Predator.
Shut up. I'm not.
You are the Predator.
I'm not the predator.
What do you think, Predator?
You're one ugly mother.
I hate you guys.
Screams
I
on the
would.
other side of the door.
Do you have
I
light
assume,
sources?
yes. So Broderick, I think, has a wooden buckler basically as a shield, and I think it's got that. Oh gosh, I used to know the name for the thing, the relief or whatever the like circular thing in the middle of
know.
the shield is. I would cast light on that.
Okay, got it.
I would. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do it on my shield too.
Yeah, shield boys, and would clink shields too.
Okay.
And not joking about that. I think Broderick would not. It would clink shields.
I like that. It's like a little pre-battle tradition.
You guys
Starting
feel
today.
the metal hit each other and the reverberations in your arm. Met force by force, knowing each other well and what that means. Adara, you watch them clink
We'd give
shields
you a
together.
nod.
As
Yeah. We wouldn't leave you high and
I
dry.
have a shield.
You do?
Are you
Okay, then we can
coming up?
wanna-
You coming up to do
Oh
it?
yeah,
That's up to you.
we'll do a three-way clinker. I didn't know you had a shield. I didn't want to hurt. We didn't want to hurt your
All right, everybody,
Just fucking
shields in.
D&D spring break here.
I have a shield.
Cool, I didn't know you had a shield.
Okay, so all you see is, which by the way, just to explain, which the cam won't show it now, this represents the chasm and where it cuts off. And you see water flowing over the end in a waterfall, and it just goes down. You can't understand how far down it goes. And over about where Steven is the ziggurat.
Alright, well, we're heading for the door.
I'll be chief camera operator tonight.
At least I am. I assume y'all.
Oh yeah, we'd be right behind you.
Okay, is that the order?
Whatever's optimal is what the
Oh
order
my
is.
god, you just oafed
I have-
Oh yeah, you don't know about
10 thumbs.
when we played X-Wing, his call sign was 10 thumbs because he would go in to move the ships and they'd just all like scatter and fall, TIE fighters breaking and stuff.
Sorry, that was just really painful.
Yeah. For having such
Oh, yeah, I'll handle
talented
it from
guitar
now on.
fingers. Sorry, I know we're
Who
goofy.
opens the door?
I think I would. I was briskly walking towards it, so
Okay.
I wouldn't even be trying to be sneaky about it. I'd be confidently walking in with my mace out, ready to smash some faces.
Hang on. Beyond is loading slow. Nope. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I would mage hand it open, but I'm not.
No.
I don't have it. I thought I did, but I thought I took it with my magic initiate, but I did not.
Alright. So, how do you open the door?
Doesn't mean that there a knob on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, do you push it open ready for a fight, or are you trying to be stealthy?
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I would kind of fling it open, but not walk in with it. I'd fling it open in a
And
kind of a ready
brace?
stance.
You push open what's a heavy metal door, actually. You force it and it clangs through, and you see a zigzagged hallway. Exactly as you see here, and it just cuts, and you see slits in the walls for a moment.
Like arrow slits?
Exactly like arrow slits,
Oh, cool.
in fact.
Good.
Like we about to be ambushed.
Don't know.
You know.
But as soon as you open the door, the screams get louder.
From down here?
Honestly, it's really hard to tell.
Bouncing
It is a
off the zigzag walls.
cacophony throughout this chamber, at least. And in some, you can also start to make out what you know would be the tools of potentially torturing. You hear slams of what sound like metal against flesh, weapons being drawn and applied, and screams that follow them. But nothing seems to be obscuring your path.
No doors.
From where you are, you can't see.
I don't trust it.
Arrow slits.
Do the screams seem real or like magical sounds to be threatening?
Like, do we hear the skip on the repeat?
No, you do not.
They sound like
You know what? Go ahead and give me a perception check, all of you.
okay. I feel like I'm pretty cynical. I got a 20.
I got a one.
I got a 19.
Oh wait, perception. I mean, I can tell you what I got, but I got a natural 20.
I got you. You are frankly, sounds like you're overwhelmed. There's no enemies in sight, and you hear suffering all around you. You feel your muscles start to tense, and your holy symbol almost start to hum. You're like, this doesn't seem quite right. You're listening, and it's not magic. You're like, you've just lived enough life and dealt out enough pain on your own that you're like, that scream repeated. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily a complete repeat of the entire thing, but you're like, that's the same scream. That over there is the same sound.
Okay, I would say stop. The screams are a trick. Listen closely.
That's very astute of you. That makes sense.
With that, as she points it out, you can kind of hear it. I still think with that low of a roll, you're like, what the I don't fucking hear any difference.
I'm inclined to agree with her. A warding tactic, you think?
Sound like normal screams to me. As normal as screams can be.
I don't think so. We should press on.
This is a hellish place, but I don't think they're real. Now that being said, those are arrow slits in this hallway.
Strangely enough, as you've seen, these arrow slits are a bit different, where they're almost the inverse diamond typically that you see. These, you see rusted shutters that go vertically, and some are angled towards you, others are angled. So it looks like if you were on one side and you move the shutters, you'd only be susceptible from directly the angle that you're firing at and blocked otherwise. And the sounds are catching off of that rusty metal too. Just
Either the arrow slits are manned or this is a trapped hallway. Neither situation is good. I can get myself and someone else across, but that's it.
I think on the ready I will unbanish my sword from like a scar in my arm.
oh yeah, you hold up your arm, and it seems like you almost dig in to your own flesh. But there's shining light that comes out as you pull your sword from the pocket dimension in which you banished it.
Don't know how to avoid these if they're truly traps.
If they're traps, they're not meant to be avoided. Just
I have a family! I have a family! Please, no, 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 no!
don't listen to them.
Well,
Do you want money? Is that what you want? I have money, I'll give it to you!
Plug your ears if you need to.
Don't need to plug my ears. Let's
We
find
must
a
go
way through
on.
this. I think I think I'd walk in and kind of examine the traps to see if I could figure out, or the arrow slits to see. Do I notice anything about them? Do they look like they have some kind of trip? Or I'd look at the ground to see what would trip them. I don't know. Or if they're traps.
No,
Nothing.
nothing. I mean, roll an investigation. But it...
Just looking for anything unusual. Just tell me what's going to happen, Sean.
I would help.
14.
I would investigate as well if I could.
Okay.
Just at the,
14.
some old knowledge sitting around in there. That's a 17 out of 0 on investigation.
Nothing looks like there's a trap set off. You do feel like this is a guardhouse, though. This would be a defensible area of anybody trying to enter in this place.
If we're going to go through, then we may as well go quickly.
Agreed. Let's just get through this.
Stay alert.
All right, you first.
I thought you'd say that.
You guys behind me like that? Or
Yep.
on we go?
As you get there, you hear, and which one of you is going to die? And then your voice exactly. You first. You first. You first. You first. You first.
It's a really
Don't
good
like
impression.
that. I don't like that. Not one bit.
I think I'd yell, Broderick will be dying first in his bed.
Broderick. Broderick. You first. Broderick. You first. Broderick.
I hope. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
I think, in a more panicked way, I'd press on.
Okay.
Would you guys cool with that?
I think Broderick would be like, go.
Okay. On we go in the train.
And once you stop right there, because at that moment, there's a moment where you hear the screams are still going on, and then you hear the unmistakable. Yes?
So because he's on the lookout for it and listening for something like that, do we see a door down here?
Yeah.
Do we see the end of the hallway?
Yes.
I think Broderick, with apologies to Henrik, he's in heavy armor. He's waiting for the drop of a hat to reach back, grab a Dara, and dimension door to the door.
Okay,
All right, see ya.
You gonna let me burn my big spell slot to do something like that?
you can do that. So, you're holding it to trigger at the moment you expect that dangerous
That's
happening.
right. That's right.
Okay. Then, as you're holding on to that spell, carefully going, you, slightly panicked looking through, suddenly the rusty sound of shutters to face you. We're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Remember how I rolled a 20 the very first roll this game?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Nice.
Ah.
You remembered.
I can't roll.
I rolled garbage.
Glad I
DM
drew
cam
it.
look all right? Yeah.
Hey.
DM cam's been hard to get right, everybody.
I'm Henrik.
You want to swap for tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I rolled pretty good.
I'm Broderick. Oh.
Okay, what? Going around the table, what did this initiative?
4.
Okay.
20.
6.
Let me refer to my notes.
Oh, well. That's definitely going first.
10 comes.
What did you say happened? Can we see something?
You saw the shutters
Uh-huh.
that were in these arrow slits.
Just shutters.
They're iron shutters, yeah. So,
But no like enemy specifically.
no, you would see. You've got light on your shield. You've got dark vision.
I can see in red.
Yes. I will tell you what you see. Actually,
Okay. Tell me.
looking as kind of, you have to look up the hallway so you can get a clear line through the shutters that are opening
through
up.
the shutter, you see up through a hallway.
No, you have to look down this hallway corridor to
Okay.
ones that are pointed,
That one.
directly
Gotcha,
in
gotcha,
a line
gotcha.
of sight that you can see.
Okay.
And as you look, you see the strangest sight. You see black eyes, black feathers, and a black beak. It looks like a raven, a humanoid raven.
And it's repeating things?
And it's repeating things.
Tight.
I wonder where they came from.
I don't know.
Some kind of raven parrot.
Kind of.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of them?
A number of these opened up. I don't know in the time that could gather what's happening that you could tell how many of them turned toward you in like 1 second.
No, as far as the ravenoid.
What if it was just annoyed?
What about this noise? Can I see more than one ravenoid creature, or is it just the one?
From where you were sitting, you just had a clear view at one of the arrow slits that opened up to you, but seeing that they're opening, it would
Okay,
be
let
safe
me
to assume.
convince you of something.
Okay.
So remember how I went to that like underground bar with all that weird shit happening?
Yes.
Would I know what those were?
From Castle Mac Cannon, no.
Okay.
Typically, yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
due to what we've already set out in the world, absolutely not.
Remember, we made Ava not like a race, right? Like, we sort of haven't officially recognized the Kinku as having their own.
No. I know that. I was just saying, like, since I was like around all those like weird underground blood hunters as well, as if I would have known about them.
Fair.
I know Lydia knows about
I think
them.
you would probably think, honestly, that it was a form of Aarakocra.
Okay.
You'd be like, I mean,
Okay.
it's an Aarakocra of some right, because Aarakocra, it's like, some are eagles, some are owls, like, they have, like, you know, as varied as birds
Gotcha.
are. So you'd be
Okay,
like, oh
let's
yes, Aarakocra.
Roll with that then.
Okay. You were holding that at the sign of danger.
Yes.
As you saw that happen, now we're still going to go in initiative order. Because they were also expecting y'all.
Fair.
Okay.
Let me put on some battle tunes.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put them out here.
Did you write this song?
Thanks.
Combined, you guys can see that those seem to be the shutters that have opened to you.
Combined.
Okay. So I'm going to all the same. So I'm gonna roll one side at a time, just as they lay.
Who they shooting at?
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. So we're gonna start up here. These two are gonna shoot at you. So we're gonna go kind of actually down the line. What's that armor class, my dude? A 20.
It is. Double check.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Seemed to be a hit. Is there anything you can do? I don't remember. Okay.
Not that I can think of, but
Do your worst.
no, we don't do that.
You take 8 piercing damage as an arrow manages to just make it right in between, just and kind of stick through. But another one clanks off your shield. This one is also going to fire at you. No. This one's going to fire at you, Broderick. No.
Get out of here.
So is this one? What's your armor class?
18.
Definitely not. These 3 are going to fire on you, Adara. What's your armor class?
18.
What? Gotcha. You take 5 points of piercing damage as just a volley of arrows just. Some of those hits you feel like got through just because you couldn't hear them coming as you typically can, because it's still
The screaming.
the screaming. Adara,
Did I get Dimension Door yet?
you did not, but you can see Broderick reaching for you. This is now in those few moments he's reaching back for you.
I'm gonna hold an action until something is within range of me,
Okay.
other than Broderick.
Broderick.
All right, I'm going to bonus action. I'll meet you on the other side. You'll be fine, friend. And then I will grab her and I will dimension door 10 feet this way, pulling her with me.
Going here.
Yeah.
So you two end up like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Something is within 5 feet of you, in fact.
I attack it.
1 bardic inspiration.
Is it one of those birdmen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my +1 magic sword of Hunter's Oath. It's gonna be a +6 to hit. So it's a 16.
Yes.
Cool. And then it's a D8 +5. So 10.
10.
10 damage. Big damage.
You cut just through it. Feathers just go all over the place in dark blood. It does not make a sound at that, which is surprising. In fact, one of the bits of suffering seems to fall. One of the symphony that's happening, an instrument has gone dead. It looks like it's barely standing. It's just...
Do you get 2 attacks?
Yes. Thanks.
Welcome.
Got too many characters playing. So that's gonna be a hit.
So confident.
Also 10.
With how does this Ravenoid die?
I feel really bad about this. You know what? I don't know what it is. So it's just very unceremonious. Like I slash it and I slash it again.
Just quick.
Just quick. Like I don't know you. And what you said, like when I hit it the first time, like one of the noises dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have made that association? Do you think?
Yeah, I think already due to what your
Like
perception...
it didn't make a sound, and when I hit it, in lieu of a sound stopped.
I think you know that it seems that it was clearly mimicking, and that seems to be all it was doing.
Cool.
Why
I
it
don't
didn't
wanna
cry
ask-
out in pain, I don't know that you're fully sure, but you're like... I think with your background, you're like, either it cannot speak for itself, or it's choosing not to speak for itself.
Okay.
I think you would be able to make that deduction.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I'm gonna give my inspiration to Adara because that's a super cool scene. Like running through a hallway with arrows, grab her, we teleport to the other side of the wall, and she's already like mid-swing behind him. That just seems like a super like anime action sequence to
I
me.
shouldn't have touched
Been
anything.
Flame Girl anime.
Great job, Andrew.
I was helping.
Henrik, you saw them disappear through what looked like a dimensional gate for a moment on the other side. You thought you saw stars in something like the Aurora Borealis, and then it sucked through, and then for a moment you saw a similar thing on the other side of this.
I think I'd say, come out from behind your walls, cowards, and attempt to... Anything stopping me?
No.
That's 30. I mean, there's nothing I can do here, right? So I would just open that door, I guess.
Is this the room we see as this?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm sorry. As you came in here, well, this one died, so you would have seen that there was another one right here as you came in.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd open that door.
Okay. You open that door, and I will snag that wet erase.
Sharpie?
It's not a Sharpie. It's a Sharpie. It's not a Sharpie. I'm going to explain to you what you see because I don't have enough room on the map over there for you to do it. You see, this looks like large stone that continues to go up, and there's clearly almost a walkway around. You have a door directly ahead of you. Right here opens up into a stone walkway where you see large pillars and columns. Further out that way, you see a lot of like kind of ruined structures and walls that are up. It looks like mostly it's still standing, but it's clearly not in the best repair. From over here, though, now that you're here, you hear discordant and shrill music being played.
So is this... How does this work?
So this door just opened, you can come out. The proportions here are a little...
But there is a wall here?
This is a wall.
Okay. So I don't actually see anything that way then, right?
You don't. You just
Okay.
see you see that this is a walkway,
Right.
everything over here. You see this door, you hear the discordant shrill music. You see that this looks like it kind of connects over here.
Okay.
I think you would see the end of that hallway.
I guess it's just me opening the door to my action, right?
Interact. You got an action.
Yeah, you got an action.
Then I would... I think I'd put it together to get to... Well, I don't know. Did I notice them over there?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you saw it open.
And I'd go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm. Give you.
Kind of like the granular camera control. You can kind of track
it.
characters. Whoever's sitting here can be in charge.
Cut off by your MacBook.
I know. I was just moving it around.
Okay.
What do you guys think of the camera? I'm the camera guy now.
Can we get some of those things that they use during football games, which makes the imaginary line
Yeah.
invisible?
Actually, can we just get D&D announcers
Yes.
Yes.
to announce our battles? Oh,
Absolutely.
Broderick's making a good play here. Draw the little like white lines.
You know, this
Ooh,
season
do
he's
that.
batting 640.
Brock,
A lot of
thank
misses.
you
Whoa!
for more bits, my friend. We legitimately appreciate that.
Thank you, buddy.
Y'all are buds.
I hope you're not burning up.
Okay.
My dude was really hot the other day.
Okay. Yep. They all drop. You see them drop their bows, pull out short swords.
They're all bird people.
They're all bird people.
Okay.
Bird bands. Okay. So let's see. Let's get these two. These two are definitely going to be on you, brother. One
Got me.
for 4 damage. And these two are on you, Adara. Neither one of those gotcha. These are no longer in sight, so you don't know what's happening with them.
Probably dead.
Safe to assume.
Are they not flying away?
Not that you can see.
Did they attempt to fly?
See them.
You don't see them.
Okay.
But do they know?
But even though I don't see them, are they? That is what you see. Adara.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Crimson Right with fire, which will add me an extra
Centered.
d6 of right damage,
Mm-hmm.
which will add some fire damage. d6, okay. So first attack, I'm gonna make on the one that hit me, or did not hit me, the one that's behind me.
Gotcha.
You see it?
This one?
That one.
Okay.
7 plus 5.
That's it.
Okay.
Ooh. Hey, in chat, when we check the chat on the break, if anyone knows where I can get some cool Bardic Inspiration tokens, I'd like to order some.
So 13.
I thought that'd be cool to give out. you know?
13?
Like a
Uh-huh.
little like laser cut.
How does the Ravenoid die?
Ooh.
Okay, so just with a, I swing it and the fire catches some of its feathers on fire, and then it goes down that way.
Okay. You pull your sword across your arm.
I sure
Break.
did.
It's okay.
Hit the brick.
Oh my
Man,
God.
yeah, that's
Are you
a
okay?
definitely real brick that you just hit.
Your sword ignites, and as it lights, like the feathers go down, it smells, but it falls and continues burning.
If you hit that too hard, you'll break the
Okay,
fourth
now
wall, so
the
be
one
careful.
next to Broderick.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
6 plus 5.
That's a 9, baby.
9 plus 5.
No. Yeah, that is it. The second plus that was not.
5, so 10, 17.
How does that one die?
Oh, the same way.
Same way.
Flaming.
Just, Broderick, from behind you, you hear 2 more of these disgusting instruments of pain go deaf behind you, and you spare a look to see burning feathers and humanoid ravens.
Well done, Adara!
Can't wait to show up to see all those dead birds. And congratulate my friends.
I think I will Green Flame Blade, the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Chill.
I think that's a hit.
Yeah.
So on him, 12.
Okay.
And on the other one, oh, I'm sorry, that was actually 13. No, it was 12. 7 on the other one.
Okay.
Plus 1 blade, I had to reprocess.
Process.
So it is 12.
12 on him, 7 on the other one.
Okay. You dig through one. It's clearly a light. And it's making sounds of pain without anything coming out. It's already dropped its sword. And it's just standing there. This one, too, now takes the damage and it's trying to like, put out the flames on itself.
All right, then. Little jerks.
Henrik.
I'm coming. Open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Peeking.
Here I am.
You now see this one on fire putting out, this one barely standing, dead. Just dead humanoid ravens.
Flaming birds.
Alright.
Well, you still have an action.
He dashed, I think.
No, he dashed.
Oh,
Did he not?
did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't math.
Dungeon math.
Yeah, dungeon math. Geography. My bad.
Okay, well this one will pick up his sword again. And both of these. Armor class 18?
Yep.
Okay, they both got you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Kenku crit, y'all. Just a crit coup.
Cricket.
Thankfully, Sean can't roll crits very well.
That's 15 damage. They both quickly, and they almost faint. One comes at you one way, and then another one says your name, and it's in Henrik's voice. It's like, Broderick. And the other one, you first, you first, you first. Adaro.
Move forward and attack the one that's almost dead.
I mean, they both almost dead. You gotta.
You could have. Yes.
I wanted to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same verse
Same
goes
verse,
down.
yeah,
All right,
same.
go ahead and make that next attack roll.
Mm-mm. 9.
No. This one
Oh.
seems to be expecting it and ducks. It's only like 4 feet tall. And just... Broderick.
All right. Watch out, Tatara! What's my attack with my new sword? Sorry. A lot of characters have died in the last couple days, you know. That would be a 12.
Got it.
10 damage.
You. How do you?
Oh, he would
this?
just stare at it and be like, "Not today." Just run through with his new blade,
And
his new old blade.
through the beak.
Oh yeah.
Puncture the beak. Goes out.
To silence him.
For a moment, it stops. You hear the voices stop here, and after a few moments of looking at each other, you hear the voices die down over on the other side too. The sounds were still coming, but they sound like they're still there. They're just a handful of Broderick.
Let's go. Good. Look down. Let's go. I'm fine.
It's this way.
Okay, you guys leading out this way?
Yep.
Okay, so let me explain here. I'm gonna have to make you a new board here in a moment. But what you see, this way there are walls that are covering a spot, like a large kind of almost building, but it doesn't have a roof on it. Past that...
I'm sorry, this is a walkway outside, right? This is connecting the guard tower, but it's outside.
Outside.
In the chasm.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a building here.
Building here, you can see
Yep.
higher walls, but no roof on it.
Okay.
Past that, far beyond, you can see what almost look like living quarters.
Got it.
Directly ahead is a walkway that leads over a large moat, and that serves into the waterfall. From here, you hear, now that you two are out, the just completely off-key, shrill, haunting, discordant music.
So one looked like a barracks over here.
It looks like it... Honestly, what it looks like, it kind of reminds you of Waterdeep. It looks like at one time, it was almost like apartments.
If people were kept there, we may want to deal with that first, or else we could find ourselves with enemies at our back.
Agreed.
Or we could head to the music. Direct line. What do you think?
So, did the music over there decrease as we killed those things? Okay, so that didn't change. Okay, gotcha.
In either case,
You just couldn't really... In that chamber, all of that was echoing and reverberating that you couldn't hear anything. When you opened the door, though, you could now... You were so close that you could hear that music as well as...
we should deal with the other guards first before they go and alert them to our presence, if it's not already known.
I believe that'll mean entering that building there.
There's a building right here.
Yep, it's walls.
Gotcha.
And that's where you hear the music coming from.
Oh, okay. I thought it was farther away for some reason in my head. All right, let's go.
What do you think, Adara? Does that make sense?
I think it's a good tactical move.
Let's go.
He would run up to the door, but wait for Henrik to breach and clear.
Okay. Okay.
I think Henrik would more hesitantly and with more of a after last time.
I'll get out of your way so you can draw.
This is an okay moment for me to
Well, we usually take a break in like an hour. Or at an hour mark, so we've probably got like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you hang for that?
I'll hold it. I could have moved that time.
That cam shaking is because the dog is sleeping on the camera stand. Come here, Maisie. Come here, let's go lay over here instead, alright? Come here.
She didn't want to do that.
It's an old girl. Just lay down, please, right here. Watch out for the brick walls.
You do not want to run your hand into those brick walls.
Mm-mm.
It really does hurt.
When are you gonna release the remix album?
Soon, just where I beatbox over every one of those.
Yeah.
songs. Mostly.
Isn't that called a Fat Boy beat?
I don't know.
I think so.
Just where you got a lot of spit in your
Yep.
beatboxing.
Hey everyone, this is me not drawing circles well, so I'm just making the lines thicker.
That's a cool balloon, though. I don't know. It's not actually that bad.
Okay. Now, what... I don't have any... So, though these are armed figures, don't let that fool you. These are serving mostly for effect here.
These are your notes, Sean. They are armed figures, not from there.
Did IQ suddenly drop off when I stopped DMing?
Should I have the juice?
Yeah. Might be hard to reach right now.
I'm really
You about to die? We're switching on break.
So, as you open this up, the walls in here depict different, they're carved in stone, they depict like feasts. Like all feasts. Feasts. You see dwarves, and it looks like almost like ancient Roman. Like there's clearly muses all around. This fountain, a stone fountain, stands in the middle of a grand plaza. Its sides sculpted into the shapes of dwarves bearing drums and horns. Near the fountain, several figures in feathered attire play a shrill, discordant tune on flutes made of bone. So what you see
Flutes made of bone?
of bone,
Ew.
these 5 are they're in robes, just the feathered robes.
Are they birds too? Birdies?
No, actually, you haven't seen this yet. So they
That's
have
true.
white robes, but the tops kind of almost like all around the shoulders, where some people would have like a fur coat, is all feathers.
Okay.
Like finely.
Like if Jon Snow had a feather cape?
Yeah, a little bit, but if it was on like a silk robe,
Oh, okay.
feathers around a silk robe.
So not really meant for warmth.
No.
What kind of weapons? You said they were unarmed, but do they have weapons at their hips?
They do.
They have bone instruments. They're humans, though. Humanoids.
You see that tucked into each is a dagger. Each one has it placed in the same spot. It looks kind of uniform, but you can't tell how proficient they are. What you can see is there is this figure, though, who's standing towards them, is wearing fine clothes. You can see rings, multiple bracelets, blonde, flowing hair. As he's turning, you can see the pointed ears of an elf directing. And it doesn't, from where you are looking, some of them look at you, but they seem like they refuse to stop playing, and you can see sweat. And one gives out a and it just, the notes come crashing, and you see the figure. Why? And the one who missed the note looks over towards the door, and the figure turns around. It is a beautiful, androgynous elf. You recognize him. When you searched detected Thurl's thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, that was a long time ago.
And he looks at you, puts his hands on his hips. He's like, well, don't stand in the doorway. Come.
I don't think we'd be approaching quickly, but maybe just kind of inch forward.
Shit. I think Broderick's gonna cast a shatter.
Okay.
We're not here to talk to these people. Let's be real.
We're in the Temple of
Broderick's
Elemental
doing
Evil.
it. Broderick's gonna strike first. Broderick has a strike first policy. I think Broderick could have been like, oh, yes, of course.
We're gonna roll initiative, but you got a surprise round.
All right. I hope that doesn't wreck your plans, but sorry, my dude.
Whose plans? My plans?
I don't know.
No, man.
It wrecked my plans. I was gonna cast Shatter.
This was an option. This was just an option.
I mean, come on. Broderick's not gonna talk to these guys, right? Right.
Oh wait, that's a terrible.
We're not gonna talk to them.
going to talk to them.
I like that.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty good.
I'm gonna play an old man next game.
I think you should.
I'm an old man. Getting better.
Keep practicing.
Believe in yourself.
Okay. So,
I do.
let me see.
Oh.
Close.
Okay, what did everybody get?
I got a 9.
9. Adara.
21.
Jesus. Broderick.
21 is great and all, but I got a 22.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. So, enemy 1 is this finely dressed figure. Enemy 2 are going to be all of...
Man.
What you guys now know are initiates.
Yep.
You were at the tower.
What's
you
an
know
initiate?
they're like not full cultists yet. They're like
Okay.
JV cultists.
I
They're
gotcha.
trying to make varsity.
I got you. They're
You
like
still have your bardic
they're
inspo?
like
Sorry.
pledges at the
Yeah.
at the fraternity.
They're allowed in, and they've got some privileges, but they're not full fledged.
Gotcha. They still have to be hazed.
You imagine that these initiates, are either in the process of being hazed or are like just coming out of being hazed. That's what you would think of as a cult. You would know cults.
So, question.
Yeah,
This is a surprise round,
you have.
so I get to go twice back to back, basically.
Yes, you do.
Level 3 shatter, centered right there. Should get all but that guy.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw for everybody.
Give me 1 second here to get the damage tracker. Oh, man.
Get your worm tracker while you're at it. Because I'm casting worms next.
Why isn't there a spell for casting worms? It's just a PC.
Level 3 worm spell.
Just do a spell of Caius, man.
Level 3 squirmies.
Okay.
One casts worms when one goes fishing.
That's not very far.
Okay. So, Constitution saves for.
Yep, for the 4 in the back, because I'm missing one.
So we're going to do this beautiful elf first. Definitely failed.
Here, I'll let you know how much damage there is on the table here.
Okay.
Ah,
12. This is the first kind of 2.
okay.
What am I trying to be?
15.
Oh, fuck no, there's no way they got that. Everybody failed.
12 across the board.
Everybody fails. It hurts.
And for my second action, I'm gonna do it again.
I'm sorry, my dude. Those 4, how do they die?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I think they're all just looking like they're not sure what to do with the bone and just shattered rocks. Their bodies just go flying back, slam into that wall. All dead. Dang. Okay, well in that case, I shan't be casting Shatter on him. Broderick will instead, so this is now the regular
This
rounds?
is the regular round, my
Okay.
dude.
Broderick will say,
All right, let's go. I believe in you, Adara. Come on, at my back.
Bardic Inspo. As I cough from old man voice. And then he will go right there and firebolt the dude. Hands
Okay.
elf.
Yeah.
Handsome elf.
That would be a 14.
I'm afraid that doesn't.
Hmm.
You see part of it hit some finely studded leather armor that's now exposed as he's moving, and he half dodges out of the way quickly with the dexterity and grace you'd expect from an elf.
Still not a fan though.
Adara.
I am going to use my Circlet of Blasting and cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I'm going to fire 2 rays at main dog and 1 at the other one.
Okay.
So I roll for all 3.
Yes. So who's going to hit him? What dice are going to what?
This guy to that one, the fiery one
Got
to the one in front. And then it's a +5. Yeah, Scorching Ray a +5 to hit. So
Both of those hit on him. What? I can't read what
that it doesn't hit us to 2.
Okay.
So on a hit, it takes 2d6 fire damage. So it's 4d6 to him.
Don't forget you have the Bardic Inspiration, which you can spend to add to any d20 roll, or you can reactively add it to your armor class. Still probably wouldn't hit that dude, but just so you know.
And it's a d8 for you, right?
It is a d8.
Okay. He's a little peon.
You'd need to roll pretty good on it,
We're good.
probably.
Is he a penis?
I don't know. I looked at you and you seemed like he wasn't.
I think she meant the flautist.
Yeah, I meant
Oh,
the
the
flautist.
flautist.
Yeah.
The flautist.
The
not
most flout of all.
Wait, but these are on the main dude.
These are on him.
Yeah, the big dog. Okay.
We're only talking about the flautist behind
Yeah,
his
we're
back.
talking about the flautist, not the big dog.
That would be a concept flautist.
11. Fires.
Two rays. One shoots off past the flautist, just
I
dodges.
love that's his name now.
And he seems, that one you shot off first, so he almost seems to follow that as he's trying to block the spells from Broderick. And as he turns back, 2 just beams of fire just and they burn through the fine silks that he's wearing, exposing armor. He's like, ah, ah, this flautist is fairly...
What's up, flautist? Bring it on. Bring on the flout.
Flautist.
Which one's floutier? Oh, he's the flautist.
We can move.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, he's coming?
Actually,
He's coming to get some?
Actually, he's right. No. Move him back towards the wall, but within 20 feet of you. There we go. Okay. He draws. And, yes, neither one of you saw it. You weren't on the knife fight on the top.
True.
He pulls out a dagger, and you see him blow breath into his hand and pull it over the dagger as he throws it at you.
Flautist, can you do that?
That's it.
Gotcha.
What was that?
You take 6 damage.
Okay.
This one here seems to regard all of you now. Look back at his dead band, and you see him hunker down. Spare one glance behind him, as if he knows exactly where he's going. And you see a door open up, much like yours, and he steps through it.
Bitch.
And unless you want to do something else, you
No.
you easily
No other doors here? Just that?
just that one.
Just for effect.
Do you guys just slaughter?
Oh, they don't answer questions. We've tried.
That's
Flautists
true.
don't know anything.
But he's an initiate. Maybe he wouldn't be as.
You want to talk it out in character? Because Broderick would be walking right towards him to stab
Well,
him.
Henrik, it's your go. Frankly, it's your
There you go.
turn.
Let's keep
so
it going.
You get to
Keep it
decide.
going.
Is he surrendering or is he just still? ready
I mean,
to
he has a
go?
defensive stance. I
Okay.
mean, he now sees. He doesn't seem to have an escape.
And I can't keep him alive with something like Sacred Flame anyway. Can I? It's just attacks.
Melee attacks are what will knock them to 0.
Perhaps we should keep him alive. His will may not be as strong as the seasoned cultists.
Do we have time to mount an interrogation?
We'll give him. I suppose not.
I can knock him out if you'd prefer. Then we can go deal with those guards. Those wretched birds.
I think that's about all the time you guys would have in that 6 seconds.
Yep. I would walk up and attack. With my sword. Okay. Got a second attack. And I'll take it.
Got it.
God. 4. 4 damage.
You dig that blade in, and for a moment, you hear the voice. It's like, don't spare them. It is injustice. In your mind, in your hand, it is injustice. It is injustice.
I think as he stabs him, it'd be like,
Do you yield? You'll die here.
You see him draw another dagger.
There's your answer, Henrik.
Adara.
I would walk up. Can I make it?
No.
I've got a cantrip. It's Eldritch Blast. Neither of them hit because they're both 3s.
add a bardic inspo one, mayhaps?
Sure, why
Well,
not?
let's
He's
think
not
about
gonna
it.
be.
Nah, don't worry about
No,
it.
I would have to roll an 8.
Yeah.
No, I
Maybe.
guess he isn't gonna attack.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, he's only got one thing to do. You're right in front of him. No.
Can't do it.
Henrik.
I'm gonna attack him. And swing to kill. A good bit.
How do you kill him, my dude?
Just with a, I guess I have to, kind of sigh and just bash his face into the wall.
You do. He drops the pipe out of his other hand. Anybody look at it?
I do.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom medicine check, but the DC is only 10.
Wisdom medicine. 18. 19, technically.
You have no problem. You run your fingers across the bone, look at the length, you're like, that's human bone.
Is it a femur?
Yes.
Okay.
Morphine.
It's the hardest bone in the body.
Yes.
Famous.
With that, you handling a human bone initiates strewn around what was once a place of clearly arts and celebration. Part of your quarry gone. We're gonna take a quick break.
It's a quick one.
Stick around, everybody. There's a lot more to come. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging. Where we left off, the players were in a plaza, which was once to muses and a place of celebration, where they made quick work of some pretty shitty band.
What was
And while the elf that they saw, that Broderick saw while probing the mind of the Feathergale Knights, one that had a captive, it looked like from Mirabar being handed off to him, was there, but escaped through a dimensional door.
It's really hard for me to kill an elf. I have nightmares about that.
Not me.
I'm good with it.
Not as a character, like me as a person.
I get it.
Thanks.
So you are holding a bone pipe. And that's where you guys stand, immediately where we left off.
We shouldn't waste any time.
I agree.
And we would have cleared out the other
You
guards
guys can
as
go
well.
clear out those remaining Kenku, or you make short work. Are you guys searching bodies? Are you doing any of that? Or are you just moving through?
I think we eyeball, but
Yeah, we're not looters, so I don't think we would give it close looks, but we would quickly kind of pat them down, see what they got.
Alright, if you're doing a quick pat down, then
Like more than an ocular pat down, but less than like a body search.
we'll make it a
No
little,
cavity
a
searches.
little less than full.
yeah, we're not dentists.
Going to the dentist tomorrow.
Get it, got it.
Okay, you guys find 120 gold on the Kenkus. They have like assorted gold and baubles of valuable. The initiates had nothing, not a single thing.
What about the fancy guy?
Well, he left,
Oh, right.
so.
I looted him before he went, though.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
You see the shreds of burned clothing that is maybe the finest you've ever seen
cool.
on the ground.
I'll make a scarf out of it.
Not the finest I've ever seen.
It's not that much cheese. Okay. So, what you can see here as you come out, this is the only natural spot. This kind of hall down here, you can see was what looked like some apartments, perhaps. Over here, almost you can't tell. It might even be a market. You don't
Sorry,
know.
where are we in relation to this?
You are. This would be the.
That's
plaza.
the-
This is where you came in.
Got it.
This is where you are.
Here. I'll do the camera work, you do the footwork. You do the blocking, I'll do DP. Director of photography.
Sponsors.
Dr. Pepper and Red Vines.
So-
Perfect.
What you see right here, though there's walls, one that held the plaza, another set of walls that you can hear a strange as you hear that, everybody roll just a perception for hearing.
19.
10.
2.
You hear those, and you kind of listen because you can hear the water over here. You hear what sounds like the water level is decreasing. Like, and then you hear that, and it sounds like it's increasing.
Just in a cycle that keeps doing that, or I just hear it once.
It does, but it's not fully, like, exact. It's like a couple seconds will go by. And I don't think you need to roll it. You hear a couple cracks, too. From this set of walls over here. Now, running across there's the ziggurat. It is directly in front of you. Right where Lydia's hand is. And across this little causeway here, there are four tapered obelisks. Their sides inscribed with ancient pictographs stand in a row. Their peaks scraping the 15-foot high ceiling, because this is an archway that kind of crisscrosses. Each obelisk has a gaunt human tied to its base. Around the obelisk, a colored cobblestone mosaic depicts Moradin, a huge warhammer slung over his shoulder. They can't see you as you guys kind of eye. There's a humanoid just stuck to each one.
I'm gonna cast message on the one that's closest.
Okay.
Be like, who are you and do you need help? I am Tavar. I will finish the initiation. I am strong enough. I need no help. Very well.
I'll walk up and stab him.
Got it. Nope, sorry.
And as I'm doing that, I would look to them and be like,
They're here by their own choice.
Easily. I mean, there was hardly any life left. The others almost, as you kind of just eye down, you can, even if you can't see where they are, you can see the same chains wrapped around the other side. The next one over looks like it's barely conscious, if at all conscious.
They're initiates. Where to? To the ziggurat or here? What do you think, Henrik?
Some sound. Cracking sound and water levels changing over there.
Worth investigating or moving on? What do you think, Adara? What does your instinct tell you?
To go to the ziggurat.
I'm inclined to agree.
Let's go then.
can we see our path to the ziggurat?
What you can see here, you don't have a vantage point. What you can see is that it leads directly through there, and on the other side is the ziggurat, but all you see on the other side is kind of the flat stone that continues to climb up. You don't see necessarily a door directly in your path.
Where's the moat in relation to where we're at right now?
Okay, so the moat, where
Like, are we gonna have to cross it, or is it behind us? Just a general
I
sense
should have
would
probably
would
drawn.
do me.
So this building goes, if you got here, the moat starts here. And it surrounds essentially the table. Essentially where the table is, it surrounds the ziggurat. Because you can... Do you guys venture that way or no? From what you can tell, it lies central. The ziggurat probably sits in the middle. You don't know how much more it covers.
I guess that's the discussion at hand.
Well,
The moat's blocking the way.
And not blocking. We would just have to cross it.
Just sitting over here, like half out of frame, staring at y'all.
what do you think? Straight to the ziggurat, Henrik. As Adara suggests, and I'm inclined to agree. But does your curiosity get any better of you? What's on those other side of those walls?
I'm alright continuing.
Let's go.
Let's.
Continue we do, my man.
Okay. You guys can get right up to the end there, and then I will describe what you see.
Up to the moat or up to the end of the...
Yeah, get to the end of that.
draw it? Did we just...
I love y'all.
I tried, Sean, I tried.
I don't care how you guys do this. This is the direct approach is just.
I mean,
as
I
fun.
think in character, right? A clicking whooshing or a ziggurat. We know what we're here for.
Mhm.
We know what awaits us.
Well, we'll be fine. Hold on. Let me just skip to the last page here. No, I actually need to get something else. So you guys give me a second here, and I will prepare what you see.
Lydia, give me a grape cam. Let's do a grape report.
Grapes sponsor us.
Brought to you by grapes.
I've bitten it in half.
This episode brought to you by trees.
Couldn't think of a catchphrase.
No.
You want to see my blood hunter notes? There's so many.
Okay.
Do my bardic inspirations come back on a short rest now? I forget when that kicks in. 5th level, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, gonna need.
Actually, no, let's go to the other.
Forgive the battle cam movement for now, y'all.
Here. I got you.
You know what? I'm just gonna erase the board, as I
Okay.
think I know what your intentions are. I might as well make it easy on
I'll just
myself.
let them watch some dice.
Okay, right after he races it. Let's have a conversation and change our minds.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we will go to...
Yeah, sorry, Adara. We just don't trust you yet.
I'm gonna try to describe this for all of you as I get ready to draw it. What you guys come upon at the end of this walkway, you come to the foot of what is this ziggurat, and on the top, you see it's some sort of almost shining brass or something like that to make the top of this pyramid. But surrounding this walkway is the moat. And you can now see, as you kind of get to the other end, the other side, it looks like the other part of the city, and you see a lot more ruins over on that side. You see a great hall. No, you don't see a great hall from where you're at. You have to think about the vantage point. But you do see the water going about 10 feet lower and 10 feet higher.
The moat water?
The moat. You're the only one who put that together, but you guys go ahead and roll perception for me, though.
13 for me.
17 for Broderick.
That's a big 10.
Broderick, you kind of suddenly notice the water going down 10 feet, and for a moment, kind of through the water, you feel like you see the top of a head. But it's not, it's humanoid, but it's not human. The water goes back up, and you can see there's some sort of figure within the moat itself, in the water.
Humanoid size?
No, larger than that. Also, as you look, the moat has a ton of just glittering, what looks like treasure. You see pieces of armor down there, glittering coins.
He'd be like,
Henrik, Adara, watch when the water goes down. What is that? A giant of some kind?
Does it seem to be moving? Or
Yep.
like on its own?
Mm-hmm.
like walking around?
Yes.
Let's hope it doesn't notice us. But
I
it
think
seems like
its job is probably to notice us. Why all the glittering? Do you think a tribute he'd let us pass? Or do you think we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way?
I can give it this bone that we found.
Well, there's a walkway around that you guys are. Like, it's about 10 feet between where the end of the walkway and the ziggurat starts. So you can walk all the way around it. You can see that. But in the moat,
Does it seem to notice us, or are we in a spot where it would?
You're up above. So
Okay.
this water, you're sitting about 10 feet above the water line, except when it goes down, and then you're about 20 feet up. So you're going from 10 to 20 feet up above the water.
Let's go back to what was clearly the water control. I don't know why I questioned you, Stalwart. It's clearly a good idea.
It's about time you all came around. I'm the leader.
Look at DM Andrew.
Oh, damn. Damn, Andrew, what's
I need
happening,
you
man?
all to roll initiative.
You know what?
Hey, you're in the seat. What level should we be?
You should all be level 14. And
I'll
actually,
play Henrik. from
all
now
the
on, then.
enemies in this encounter are canceled. It's a snow day.
Bring the table back.
So, Henrik, you now
I wrote
have
a message.
a plus 20 mace. You won't.
Hope not.
You won't.
Not while Andrew's DMing. And not while
What's that
Sean's
say?
DMing either.
I hope they don't die.
Oh,
And a
man.
happy
I
face.
hope so, too.
There's a happy face.
I hope I don't die.
Do I need the...
Probably at some point here, but I'm gonna need...
But not now.
Alright, so we've got 2 divine inspirations right now.
What are you gonna do with them?
Not die.
2 death saves.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. You're gonna use them.
Let's. If we get critted,
I'm
That's
gonna
good
roll
to
my
know.
little baby die.
I don't believe it.
I love it, y'all. I'm so glad we had that cathartic last session.
I'm gonna showcase my baby die.
Is it reasonable to assume we could have gotten a short rest?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, not reasonable.
Oh shit.
Would you have wanted to?
I don't need one.
Y'all didn't get wrecked, so tell me if you don't want to. We could save it.
it won't do anything for me. But I'm. Oh, I mean, unless I used a hit die. But
Save it.
I
Save
only
it.
took like 5 damage.
I mean, I'm at like 18 hit points out of 45, so
Well, let's take
it's
a short
fine.
rest.
No,
I'll
it's
use one
fine.
hit die.
No, we're fine.
if you're mad, just say you're mad.
No, Andrew, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
It's gonna be worse.
Let's take a long rest, you guys.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Sure. Yeah. Y'all.
We'll all
Go for
perch
that.
on that giant's head in the water.
All right, let me.
I'm not used to
Roll
not
my
wearing
hit boys.
pajamas.
Sorry, man. Let me. I'm sorry.
All right, no, you're fine. I'm
I
just
could
rolling
give
my
you-
hit boys.
So how many hit points are you down? I could give you a cure wounds or something.
I'm 25 down, but save your spelly boys.
Adara ain't worried about it because she got a sword that'll let her roll hit dice in the middle of combat.
Let's try out.
I mean, where do you do hit dice in Beyond?
You asking the wrong dude.
Lydia, where do you do hit dice in Beyond?
So you go to your character and hit the little green arrow that goes down, and then go to short rest and click that, and it'll bring up your hit dice tracker.
Oh, I see him now. Yep.
Next to your worm tracker.
Got
Actually,
it,
open
got
a
it.
new tab and type up my butt and around the corner.
.com.
.gov.
7.
Chat, everybody's still with us here. I know this is taking a
9.
minute, but it sounds like we're skipping to the boss.
The boss.
14.
You left your beer.
18. That's 4 spent.
Ooh, so I got a lot of attacks coming for you.
Oh wait, I also got a song of
D6.
rest. I also got a song of rest for my first one. Come on. Okay, I'm full.
Okay.
So we did take a short rest just now?
Yeah, Sean,
is the
you know
pick.
you can't. The attention span.
I'm the map.
No.
We did just take a short rest? Is
Yeah.
that what- okay. I'll use my
I'll spend my 1 hit die, whatever.
Oh, what a 2. That's great. Okay, 48. Oh, but we got a D6, right? So I'm at full AF.
My hit die's a 10? That's a big hit die.
Welcome to Marshall, girl.
That's right.
Is my bardic inspiration worn off, or how long has it been, you think?
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Y'all took a couple minutes to deal with the
we
rest of
took a
those
short rest.
Kenku and a short rest, so know that it's gone.
Gone town.
I don't get my circlet back until the next dawn. What time of day is it?
Let's see. I think
We
you-
would have come in at like 4:30, 5 a.m. just before dawn.
Just kidding. Legitimately, what time do you think you rolled in?
Probably like 6 p.m. I don't know.
I don't know if we would have really
Did we-
cared. We knew we were going underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll roll randomly for it.
That's for me.
That's fair.
Roll on the clock table.
How about I'll do this, Sean? I'm gonna roll a d12 to see high or low, and then a d12 to see what time. So it was in the AM, and it was midnight. We came in at midnight.
You guys came in at midnight. Okay, so it is about 12:15, 12:20. Sunrise is probably at about 7 a.m.
Okay, then we'll take a long rest.
Well, I'm.
God, Sean's gonna murder us
I
all.
have a headache. I'm glad we have this right here.
Okay, well,
Andrew, would you like some drugs?
No.
Just say no. Just tell her no.
Art of Dare. So
all right.
I can resist.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging with me. Of course, they did what I did not expect them to do.
Oh, really?
Does DARE stand for Daughters Against Rageaholics?
What's the E then?
Always.
Everywhere. Always. There's no E in any of that.
Okay, good. Check the chat to make sure everybody's still with us, and I just see 69, not to be confused with 12.
That's all I see. Glad you guys are still hanging with us. Okay. The ziggurat is before you.
Am I right about where we are?
What does the word ziggurat mean?
It's a never mind. It's like a pyramid that's stepped.
Oh,
Right.
like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it doesn't have the smooth edges that go up. It just continues.
Like a South American.
Yeah. Think like Tenactalan type, like Mayan pyramids.
Got it.
Except this one does have the pointed top. And you guys go ahead and roll another perception check for me.
And do. Oh, let me reset the cam.
What about a 24?
Yeah,
Perceptive
I didn't do
shit.
it.
I'm so perceptive.
That's probably good for right where you're at.
I'm on the battle cam, man. I'll keep it moving.
Okay.
Bless you.
Andrew's bourbon all the time.
I think leaving it there is a good idea, though. So, what did we get on perception checks?
24.
18.
The emoji of a thumbs down.
You don't see a thing. You two quickly see, because you hear it, scraping on brass or metal. You look up, and from around the other side of the pyramid, claws come over, and you see the face of a wyvern push its head down, and on top is somebody wearing the same armor like the glasses you took, one of the Sky Reavers. And he sees you. You can see him look, he has got these goggles on, look close, and kick the wyvern, and it comes diving towards you. Everybody needs to roll
What
initiative.
kind of glasses do you have?
Coke bottle glasses. They're his old man Coke bottle
Like-
glasses.
Oh my God,
The
that's terrible.
transitions.
Like my glasses?
No, they're the pilot goggles, right?
Yeah.
Just keep that there. All right, what did we get on initiative, y'all?
2.
Yikes.
9.
Okay.
6.
Why are we so bad at
Okay, so
Well, except sometimes.
as this, we're using a Hydra model, but
A Hydra.
I just didn't have a wyvern.
Sweet.
More like goodbye, Driven.
So this one sweeps down from this way, landing right here. The wyvern is a mount, and the mount will act first.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
Give me that bardic inspo that neither of you ever used.
I was just running around the building.
Did you throw away the one that had the bad word on it?
No.
Okay,
Our daughter can
Sweet's
read now.
friend.
Broderick.
You're my best.
This wyvern half crawls across the ziggurat and scrapes through, and it's just like, ah, ah! And it reaches at you to bite quickly. Does not.
What?
And then its tail swings throughout, and a stinger comes right at you.
Not good.
I'm afraid it got you.
Oh boy.
You take 12 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, please.
Okay. I will spend my inspo on that.
Hey, while we're talking about
Got it.
inspo, I would like to inspire Andrew.
How much damage was it again, my man?
That was 12 to start with.
I'm thinking
You got a
of
little bit more to take.
I'm coming up.
So that's a quick bit. We have red beads that are player given inspiration that you can give to a buddy for good role playing, something cool they did, or if you think they need it. And we allow them to be used as a reroll. So it's a little bit more powerful than regular inspiration, but your guys' rerolls, they can make me reroll a die as well. Okay.
Ooh, Lord.
you take 12 more poison damage.
Ugh. So what is that in total?
That's 24 damage total.
Okay.
You're fine.
Just keep clicking. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you know the words?
Yeah.
You all doing counting?
No, okay.
I was like, I trust y'all are not counting how long it's taking me.
No, we are just singing
No,
along
no,
with our
no.
favorite song.
We know all the words.
I sometimes sing it alone.
I'm gonna air harp.
Okay.
It's actually a classical guitar, but that's okay.
Well, it sounds like a harp, so
You
whatever
sound like a harp.
instrument pack you
Because
use.
you have a beautiful voice. Boom.
Thanks.
Roasted.
What's this, Sean?
The Sky Reaver himself looks at you, Henrik. He's like, and pushes his hand out towards you.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Yo,
What was
Sean
that armor
rolls.
class, my dude?
20.
He got you.
Sean, Thunder Dice O'Hara. When he used to play miniature games, he'd roll a die and it just...
He decided to kill us.
Playing at cons. Yeah, can y'all... Next table over.
Yeah,
Well,
nope, not your table. The other one. Yeah.
no, what does it say? What did it land on? I got you, man. These fucking said so. Okay. A bolt of electric energy connects from his hand to you.
So it's like a healing spell.
I'm afraid not.
Shut
You take
your
11
mouth.
points of lightning damage, and it maintains on you as he's just holding it.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and with that, Adara, it is your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
I am gonna hex that sumbitch.
Which, the rider or the mount?
The mount.
Okay.
Is
Gotcha.
that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't seem
No, I
sure.
just wanted to know which it was.
What ability are you going to impact of his? Like maybe Constitution?
Probably Constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah. Now I would like to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, your eyes flash for a moment, and you can see reflected in its pupils a momentary flash as well. And you see it for a second, almost like it has to shake something off of its back.
Like a rider.
No,
Oh, okay.
like that was just narrative for your ex.
So the 4 is not going to hit, but 11 plus 4
That hits.
Is it only +4?
for me. I'm not really a good
What's
warlock.
what's the governing charisma?
Yeah,
+1 charisma.
yeah, I'm not a good warlock. I just got it.
It's like a freebie extra.
Yeah, for sure. And then that's a D10.
Plus D6 because you hexed him.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I'm knowing my rules.
I got you. By my dungeon math, that's 3.
Oh damn! We got a Castle Mac Jeff up in here. Whoa!
What's up, Jeffrey?
What was the damage?
3.
3 total
3
damage?
total damage. And they hurt. They're good damage.
We're dead.
3 or-
We're dead. You know I took like 30, right?
Yeah,
You gotta-
Steven, if you just add a 0, I gave him 32.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you clearly hit with your Eldritch Blast. No noticeable difference in the wyvern. I mean, clearly you can see where it damaged it, but it looks ferociously unfazed.
Yeah. Cool.
Broderick.
That's my favorite thing when you do that. Okay, first thing I'm
I
going
don't
to
have
do.
the depth perception.
Evidently, man. I am going to spend one of my bardic inspiration dice to flourish a Pylona's promise and grant myself 2 bonus armor class because this wyvern hurts. And then I will cast a 3rd level shatter such that it hits both.
Got it. So
that will be a Constitution save, difficulty 15.
disadvantage for the wyvern.
That's right.
That is a fail. And then for the rider,
Yep.
made it.
Okay, well, great. Okay, that'll be 19 damage and then 9 damage. And does he seem to be concentrating on that spell that's on him?
I believe he does, my friend.
Cool.
What happens?
Well, he's gonna make a con save. And that was 19 damage.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay, that the thunder and the shatter hits and rocks from the ziggurat are blown away too, and you can hear it ring off of that brass top of the ziggurat itself. The rider is blown forward. The wyvern seems like it just couldn't brace itself, and for a moment, just its tail is hitting against things and it's scratching, trying to shake it off. You look like you did. You heard it. That was an effective hit. Now, for the riders trying to hold on. Let me see. Is it difficult? Oh no, it's just 10. I have to beat.
It's 10.
Yep. For a second, it almost looks like he faltered, but he pushes back up and pushes forward.
I tried, my dude.
Henrik, you have this warbling lightning energy surrounding you.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the rider.
Okay.
Since I have no slots, I have slots. So he makes a wisdom save. Looking for 15.
No, he fails. He maintains his concentration though while he's held.
That's a great question. I guess so. I think so.
Okay, so he suddenly is stuck in the exact position, leaning forward, pushing in this electric energy that's coming out of his hand, but you can suddenly see him, and he's no longer moving with the wyvern. He's just kind of rocking back and forth, but the energy is still connected.
I just realized I can't use the bonus action healing word now.
Whoops.
Sorry, my dude. I blew it. Oops.
Anything else?
I'm afraid I can't.
When you are
Well-
unconscious, petrified, or paralyzed, you lose concentration because it causes incapacitation.
For a moment, he's holding it, and the energy stops.
I think I would actually get right up against this guy to try to
Okay.
protect my boy.
Alright. Well,
Is it my turn?
no.
And what about my turn?
I'll go.
Okay.
You know how we're doing microtransactions? I'll give you $1 to let Roderick go now.
You are in front of him though, so that wyvern will attack you. So here's no. That bite doesn't get you. The stinger comes around, also can't get you. And now the rider gets a wisdom save again at the end of his turn.
I think.
No. Have to switch die there. Okay, so the rider is just petrified in place. The wyvern, you're pushing off your shield, just blocking it. You know that the stinger is coming, having seen it, and it hits your shield and strafes off before it's recoiled. Adara.
If I go here and I shoot something at a 15-foot cone, can I miss him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tight. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
That would be a dex
I
save.
love BH.
Bitch.
That is a dex save.
Correct.
What am I trying to beat?
15.
No, failed.
And he auto fails.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
For sure. So that's 3d6 fire.
What you got there? 8?
I can't roll damage for shit right now. I get 2 attacks. Does that not include spells?
That does not include spells,
Okay.
I'm afraid.
That wasn't a cantrip.
Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay.
Given the size of the creature, is it possible to hit dude? Like, can I attack him?
Yeah, I'll just give him +1 armor class. Just,
Reasonable to me.
it's kind of moving around, but he's stuck.
Well,
so-
actually, is it occupying that square? Could I even attack from that corner?
I had just this model with stuff because it wouldn't have been able to attack you, so it to me was here
So
so that
it's-
it would have attacked you.
Gotcha. Okay.
We may have moved it.
No, that's fine. All right, I'll attack him.
Actually, you don't have to. No, there's no extra armor class. It's a mount you could choose just like anything
Okay.
else.
All right. Then I'll attack him. He is still paralyzed. Yes.
Yes.
I will attack him with a green flame blade.
Okay.
This one's for Nas. Okay. Well, I didn't get what I wanted, but I got a 17. It's an 18. It's +7. Okay. So for him, it's an auto crit.
Mhm.
So sword, green flame, sword, green flame. $22 damage. Okay, and on the wyvern, how do I? Okay, on the wyvern, he will take 9 more from the green flame blade. That is fire damage.
Gotcha.
Wyvern.
The rider, you just dig in. You can tell it, even though he's still sitting there. You can see the blood start to. He's, but he's still just sitting there. You can't even see his eyes through his goggles.
Those same sweet goggles. Cool.
Henrik.
I will swing at the wyvern.
Okay. Oh
So
no,
that's a miss, right?
that's a 1, my dude.
Okay. And then I will healing word my
Got your
boy.
inspiration, my man.
Yeah. I guess it's worth. Yeah, let's go with wyvern. Good call. How's it? 14
You got it.
for 6.
6 damage.
Yep. How about that? Something funny.
You, with your shoulder, right into its shoulder, just dig your mace in, right? It is a mace. Dig and rake it across. It goes down for a second and then just snaps at you.
Cool. No, healing word at 2nd level for Broderick
Oh, thank you.
for 9.
Thank you, Stalwart.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can handle it.
Misses with its bite. Its stinger swings around. Also can't get you. It's surrounded. It's used to being. Seems like it's almost instinctively looking up for his rider, which just isn't giving
Not
direction.
getting that feedback.
Oh, and then his wisdom save. Well, that was the end of his turn, was it not? Yep. Okay. He's trying to hold in his what will probably soon be mortal wounds. Adara.
Bonus action, I am going to choose some flame right damage, some fire damage to add to my sword. And I'm going to attack the wyvern.
Got it.
That'll do, that'll do. Oops. +5, so 15.
15.
Second attack. 13 + 5.
Yep.
Uh,
12.
12.
12.
Dungeon math.
That's right.
I got you on a dungeon math.
You dig in one side, and the fire shoots out of a puncture through it's the back of its scales almost comes up behind the rider. You dig in again, and you can see the blood just boiling and searing as your flaming sword goes across it. It's definitely bleeding and almost getting more savage. It's definitely still deadly, but you guys are putting a hurting on it. Broderick.
All right, keep at it.
Green flame blade attacking the wyvern.
Okay. Yep.
8 damage on the wyvern. And 8 damage on the dude.
How does that dude die, my man?
Oh man, just the wyvern's thrashing around from all the damage it's taking, and finally one final firebolt just leaps up from his scales, surrounds him a little bit, and I think he just slumps in the saddle.
Still smoldering, leans forward against the wyvern's neck. You see a limp, smoldering, burning body. Anything else for me?
That's it.
Okay, Henrik.
I will swing upon the wyvern. Nope.
Afraid not, my dude.
Shit, I forgot he was next.
Actually, I'll just channel divinity.
The dude was X, right?
No,
No, the wyvern.
Oh, the wyvern. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna use channel divinity, so that makes it 18.
Yeah.
Don't forget your holy symbol lets you.
Wait. Oh yeah, never mind. You're right. That was a 1 you rolled in the last time. I was like, you can't channel divinity on a 1, right? Because that's still a miss.
I think so.
I think that's.
I think that's right.
Okay, that was a 2.
Yeah, I had an extra channel divinity for 8.
Okay.
And then I will War Priest and swing on him again. 14 get him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Channel divinity you just do. It's not like a bonus action or anything.
Yeah, you just do it.
Tight.
6 or sorry. So that'd be 9.
9 more. The first one you think is gonna miss, and again you feel almost the divine force that moves, almost like it's a force pushing down. You crack through its jaw, and then you swing again, and you see teeth coming out. I mean, it has so many, but teeth smashing against the ziggurat. And its head turns back around. Still up.
Still alive.
Broderick. Armor class 20 though.
20.
Gotcha.
This is bite coming at me.
That is a bite. So it almost looks like it's going to go towards Henrik, and it turns the last second with that serpent-like neck and digs into your shoulder. 10 damage from that, my dude.
Ew.
And then that stinger is coming around again on you.
I'd like for you to re-roll that, please.
Okay. I'm afraid the gods were not with you there. So, that is 10 more damage and a DC 15 con save, please.
Failed. I'm using the other channel to
Yeah.
or the other divine inspiration.
Got it.
Thank you all so much. We're gonna see if this saves Broderick. Frankly, it's a slim chance of saving me. Oops, I put my computer to sleep so the music stopped. Right when I was rolling the epic roll too.
You passed on that. You passed.
What I needed.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Woo!
Rolled like shit too, so good. 19. So you take 9 points of poison damage.
Yeah. Check out those current HPs, boys and girls.
You got one. You got one, guys. The divine favor has kept
Just saved Broderick.
standing.
Woo!
Adara.
I would like to attack with my sword, the wyvern. I'm gonna do it both at once.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Woo!
I rolled shitty. 7 plus 5?
12.
I'll give you a channel divinity for your bad roll.
I have a Inspiration.
Oh shit, can you give channel divinities?
Yeah, I
He can once you
after-
get level 6.
Okay, then I will not give you channel divinities.
War Priest where it's at.
God.
Okay, that's a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets 2 d6s.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll give you channel divinity for your other one, so you get 2 hits.
Look at my dude.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's 12.
5. Hold on. What?
Is
That 12. How do you kill the
I'm gonna
wyvern?
roll the rest of the damage.
well, no. Since you would have rolled them
right.
separately,
That's right.
I'm
If
gonna
you
give
want to
channel
use his
divinity.
channel
No, I
divinity
don't.
on a dead thing,
I
I'm
don't.
totally
I
fine
don't.
with that.
I don't want to do
Don't
that.
do it. Don't
How
do
do
it.
I kill him? So he's super hexed. My sword is super flaming. So just all of those powers combined. Just
Hex. Flame.
I don't really know what a wyvern looks like, so I can't describe
Oh, they're like little dragons.
Yeah, we've
You encountered
Sorry,
them in
here you
Horde of
go.
the Dragon Queen.
it's that little tiny one, but I mean,
I thought it looked more like an eagle, and then I doubted myself.
no, it
because
looks
of
actually like a
scales.
longer snake almost. Remember we rode them to
I
Skyreach?
do, but I still pictured them as being eagles.
Okay.
Well,
Dragon
that's
eagles.
Dragon
strange.
Power Eagles.
Okay. Well, you lock eyes, and that flare comes up again. It's almost like you hypnotize it for a second. As you cut through its throat, and the flames immediately cauterize the wound. And as you pull away, it stares at you again for a second before the entire beast comes crashing down before you.
I think Broderick would immediately lean up against the wall and slide down.
Blood follows from where you go.
I'll be alright. Just need a minute here.
I'll give him one of my healing potions.
Oh, thank you, Adara.
Glug, 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 glug. That's the sound it makes. So that's 8 back.
That should be good enough, man.
What is the situation around us? Just
Well, right at the moment, it crashes. You are standing there, Broderick, somewhat wide-eyed, drinking a healing potion.
should I ask if we can take a short rest, or is that? Well, here. Well, no, let's not do that.
Per Castle Mac House rules, it's 2 between long rests.
It is too. Feel free to use it. I think you could pull back through that walkway. I think you guys have plenty of space even to sit. I think you have 3 to 5 minutes. I think you don't hear or see anybody.
How many
If you
levels
want
is
to.
the ziggurat?
Well, you wouldn't know. It's a big
Well,
ziggurat.
but how many steps?
Let's see. I could probably
Can't
tell
count
you
your condition
exactly.
if you don't know.
I will give you this. You add it up. There's about it's about 12, where it continues to get smaller and smaller. You would think that a place that size had maybe 2 to 3 interior rooms. You're like, well, there's probably a great hall.
Mhm.
This is the biggest place. This is the biggest structure here. It would probably have an upstairs, but it potentially could have a basement too. You don't know.
Alright. Well, we should move on.
Yeah, 3 to 5 isn't a Castle Mac rest anyway, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
thought you
Castle
said
Mac
10.
rest.
Okay, never mind.
10 or lower. More
I'm
than
not.
a minute.
I'm saying let's save the rest.
Okay, well, how about I'll cast the level 3 Cure Wounds on you?
Oh, you're a boo. That's Bay right there. That's the thing people say, right?
No.
Yeah, all the
Okay.
time.
Not quite.
So, 17.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
do you have any healing potions?
I do.
Okay.
I drank one of them.
Broderick will pop
Yeah,
one of his
that's
purple
good.
drinks. One of his scissorps.
Did we buy healing potions while we were in Waterdeep?
I think we had
yeah,
2
You
each.
guys have 2 each.
Yeah, and then I had 2 to start with, so I have 4, but now I have 3.
I would even. Okay. All right. We didn't say you couldn't, so we'll do that. You got that many.
You got 3. I got 1 left.
I have 2 left. So how are you looking now?
I'm close.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use a healing potion. Because it's what? A D4 plus?
2d4 plus 2.
So at most that we can see. I'm gonna just go ahead and use it.
I'm gonna drink my last healing potion. It's pretty wrecked there.
Yeah, 1 HP. Pretty wrecked.
7 more, so
6 more.
that'd be 8.
Alright.
All right, thank you.
Just empty bottles around him. Blood soaking his new clothes.
So kilt, but I guess still laying in the. I don't know. Should I move it? Let's move it.
Oh yeah, we can get rid of this. Yeah.
We ate it for sustenance.
Okay, I think you guys could have done a quick, peek around. And you see that there's doors on either side. And I'm sorry, there should be another walkway connecting almost exactly where this one is on the
Over
other
here.
side. I didn't draw it, but you got doors there, and then there's a walkway leading over that way, and doors right there. And surround is the moat.
But
Well-
not a walkway here?
Not a walkway there. That bit of the moat you can see continues to overflow into that cavern.
Suppose we should avoid the other paths and go around. Would this be the back-ish, do we feel like? Or?
Tough to say. I mean, you see a walkway there, you could think maybe so, but there's no markings that say it either way, so you're not really sure.
Perhaps we should go around to the entrance without a path going to it.
Works for me. Adara,
That seems fine.
And we do.
You guys head over that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. We open the door?
No, why do you?
I would listen at the door.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just staying on the ground.
Why do you?
You're very top-heavy.
Y'all look mad afraid of me tonight, though.
But because you're a bad man. Everybody knows it.
18.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's it.
You
17.
hear what sounds like a ritual going on. You hear it sounds like multiple voices. Some are just kind of maintaining a while others are speaking over it. Kind of like the Warsaw Village Band, like so there's just a nice rhythm and a harmony going on.
Cacophonous like before, or nice like the Warsaw Village Band?
Nice, like the
Sparkles.
Warsaw Village Band. But, I mean, this sounds like it's... In fact, it sounds... You know music. This sounds rehearsed. It sounds like it's perfect, in fact. It sounds like everything... It's all human voices, though. It's like a dark ritual a cappella group.
That I want to see on YouTube.
Oh,
well, we came to crash the party. I think we found it.
Let's crash it.
Let's crash it. Boom. Break down the door.
Okay, you just...
Well, I don't know.
you said it.
Okay.
Kicking it in?
If Roderick said that to me, Hendrick's feeling like crashing.
I would do it if he's
Yeah.
not going to do it.
Okay. You start to kick. You just jump in too and kick the other door so that both of them go flying open. And what you see inside, 2 rows of pillars support the 20-foot high ceiling of this marble hall. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves locked in solemn stares. Each one clutches a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases with
Which way is
handrails.
Is this north?
That is
In the
north.
Devon Rue.
You got the Devon Row.
Yes. So I will draw this out once I finish telling you what's in there. In the middle of the room, several cultists in gray feathered robes levitate a few feet above the floor while chanting a hymn. Howling air rises from the pit in the middle of the floor. So they're all sitting there, turned around, and some of them see you, and start to turn as they're We're gonna take another quick break there before we start this combat.
This should be fine. All right.
Might not even be the full 10, y'all.
welcome back. I'm Sean. Last we left, the heroes were level 7. Now, they are level 9.
Disclaimer, not from our legal department, but from our DM. They are still in
From
fact
our DM
levels.
oversight committee.
They are,
DM
however,
now.
brought to you by Red Vines.
Also, we are in no way, shape, or form affiliated with Red Vines.
But we could be.
That is an option.
I sure could use a snack. And we can't afford Red Vines anymore. Ooh.
Hey, man.
Don't pick your nose. People are watching.
Oh, no worries.
Real quick, how do you draw a circle? You don't.
All right, marble staircases. Yeah, let's get a. I'm gonna camera boy this so you can get the whole shot.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean. My socks keep falling down.
Put your socks on, girl. He don't love you.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Is that a real thing?
I don't remember. Put your clothes on, girl. He don't love you. I don't know if
I'm
that's
not
from
your
something.
socks.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
made that
replaced
up.
it with
You could have lied to me just.
Yeah, is this yours or
No
is this
idea.
mine? This is mine. Oh man, it's like right here. I'm sorry, I'm so goofy. Let's get back to this because I'm pre-mourning our deaths, Sean.
So like dusk.
You mean like how
Pre-morning,
last Tuesday when
get
you
it?
were like, God, you really suck at making encounters balance because we
I
crushed them.
never said that.
And
I
then you
took
got-
it with a stiff upper lip, as my character got one action before dying.
And that was the
Now
dash.
he's got a stiff hold.
My man was like,
He's dead.
"There's not just one dinosaur attacking you. There's 25 dinosaurs attacking you, all with advantage." And I just did little D4s here and there. It's like, cool. That's 85 damage. I'm dead.
Well, you know,
Yes.
I haven't done that many overkills, and that was my first time. I overdid it a little bit.
But you deserve it.
A little bit.
I didn't necessarily expect that's how it was gonna go. I had some things planned, but it didn't work out. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's play.
Tight.
Okay. So they have now levitated and turned in the center, in that chasm right there. There's air blowing up, and it sounds like it is howling through layers of rock, just almost like it's steaming. It just keeps rolling up, and now they all turn to you. It seems in some ways like they were warned of your coming.
I should have cast Spirit Guardian. Stupid.
So, what we're gonna do is roll initiative. And what you see, you've seen before. So this guy with the sword right here looks like another one of those, what you saw as riders, those kind of sky reavers. The other is that monk, another monk type figure that has the braid shaved up, but then a braid coming down.
Cool.
The rest look like they're initiates. Maybe a little better prepared than the band that you dealt with, but about the same.
No
There.
flowers.
Okay.
They all look the same. Oh, okay, no, I gotcha. I see which ones are which now.
Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna call. Okay, so we're gonna call that Sky Reaver enemy 1. The Hurricane will be, who's the monk, will be enemy 2. And then the initiates will be 3. And we will roll some initiative.
Oh, you want us to roll initiative now? Okay, I will do that.
Oh, you've already done that. I
No, why did you?
see. Okay. And we used all our divine rerolls and everything, huh?
Oh, we didn't. But
No! There's another one. From Castle Mac Coach!
What?
Just now!
Thank you. You might have saved us.
Divine inspiration.
Nice, thanks, Coach. You're the man.
Coach Sean,
Okay,
teaching
so
kids to
here-
swim, keeping your friends alive.
Keeping us afloat.
I am
This is the hurricane.
gonna shank you
Like
where they can't see.
You're Schwab.
Okay. What did everybody get on initiative?
I got a 6.
Okay. A 6?
13.
23.
That's good, my dude. Okay. All right. That is the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And Broderick, you're ready.
Okay. How... The air coming out of that hole, does it look like it could keep someone afloat? Or could someone fall down that hole? Is it coming out fast enough to where you could do like the skydiving room?
Yes.
Okay.
You would assume so. And I'll only say that because you feather fell and fucking Halo jumped into that keep that you think it would probably
Yeah, we
be
did.
similar to that.
Okay. Well, only one thing to do.
Oh my
Hand-
god.
What?
I'm sorry. Another
Oh,
divine,
please.
y'all.
It's always worth interrupting
yeah.
over.
From hell.
Who's this divine from? Utilitas?
Damn!
Oh man!
Coach and
Dude,
Utilitas
that's double?
coming through.
Double from Utilitas? Man! Thank you. That is awesome.
That's so
They will be used shortly.
You know what? That is a lot of divine. I'm going to. Where's that big die?
Oh, it's right here.
I know
What are
where
you
it
doing?
is.
What are you doing with the big die?
One of these will be a 20.
Yeah.
You guys have.
Auto crit.
You guys have done 4
bonus round.
divine inspirations.
Double
One up.
play. Yes. Nice.
The other will still be a reroll.
You
will-
guys are the best.
The best.
Okay. So. What?
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
Come on. Come on.
Raymond was trying to say a nat, like utilitas for UT, but it definitely just looked like nat UTI.
Natural urinary
We did not get one of those. All right, Broderick, getting back into this. He's going to put his hand on Henrik's shoulder.
Hendrik, this is what we're here for. Let's do this.
Bardic inspiration for my boy.
Feeling
Got you
inspired.
next. Don't worry. And then ye old shatter centered right on the hole. It'll hit him, 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 and him.
Okay.
Would you,
Got
do you need to go in, or how does that work? You're good from back there.
What? No, I'm.
Don't you
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead.
I will go ahead after.
I'll stay
everyone
here.
else.
I'll chill. Okay, so I am doing a level 2, unfortunately. No, I do have a 3rd level spell left. What spells am I giving up? No, level 2. And I will, yeah, hit those 4 guys.
Do it.
Head on.
So it'll be
I need cons, right?
Constitution saves for each of them.
Okay. This is for the
13
Sky
damage.
Reaver? No. This is for the Hurricane? Yes. And then as they lay the 2 initiates. No and no.
Okay, 13 damage to the 3 who failed, and
Gotcha.
6 damage to the guy who passed.
Okay.
I love a shatter, man. That's a lot of damage spread out. You know?
6.
Just did, almost over 40 damage, 45 damage. That's pretty solid.
Heal.
Pew, pew.
Those 2 over there, eardrums burst, blood comes out. One falls to the ground, the other you see fall into the hole for a moment, and then you see slowly start to sink.
Nice. But is sinking, just slowly.
Is sinking, but slowly.
Cool. That's me.
Okay.
That's me.
No. Why?
can't get comfortable today. I can't get comfortable. If I sit too short, then I feel like I'm just all nameplate.
I get a custom sofa.
It's easier when I sit next to Raven because I can just get like right up in there, but not with you.
Okay.
No.
I appreciate your whatever that is.
I'm just gonna go right there. And I need Adara and Broderick. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
I did really good.
I'm doing it. People hooked us up with divine inspos. I'm doing it. I'm
Okay.
spending one.
Roll it.
I won't spend the 20 on that. Oh my god. Nope. Sorry, guys. I tried. Sorry, coach. Either way, I still got a 12.
Okay. Close, but you just couldn't quite dodge it. His hands go together, and all of a sudden, it's a flash and a crack as a lightning bolt almost knocks him back. And through the two of you, it cracks. Okay. Okay. You take 27 damage. You take...
Should be fine.
Yes, that is.
I dungeon math.
Yeah, you dungeon math.
You guys, clip
You
that.
dungeon math.
Clip that.
You take 13.
Lydia solves the problem.
And with that, he takes 2 steps back.
One step forward. Ain't that life?
Adara.
Yeah. That guy that just did the lightning bolt thing,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... We haven't been doing this an hour, have we? Dungeon crawling? Since
No.
the wyvern?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. I moved my hex to him.
Got it.
The guy that did that, and then I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast. That one's a 20. The 6 plus 5 probably isn't gonna hit though, is it? Or plus 4. 11.
I don't know.
Okay. So this is gonna be
6
2
plus 4 is 10.
d10s.
That's your name.
We're all entitled to our opinions. This is yours, my dude.
No.
So that is 10.
No?
Me. Is that you? 10 damage?
10 damage. And now how far away am I? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I can see by your face I should have done that.
You're fine. You're good.
Let's go!
You, I mean, those slammed into him. I mean, he's recovers, but he's clearly, you did some damage.
Good.
Okay.
That sucks.
Truth.
Hope he burns in hell.
Yeah, I hope they die.
Yes, they deserve to die.
Oh.
Hit
He's
me.
coming up to you. You see he has no weapons. You see his hands just... I think that gets you.
Is he hitting me with a spell?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Just checking.
You
Did he push
take
me?
10 damage, and then he swings around with his leg and completely misses.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yes. Okay, and then these fools.
For fools they are.
Need help?
He's a strong, independent DM. He don't need a man.
Actually, they all had enough to move.
What do they need a clear sight for? Just to wave hello?
Afraid.
To surrender?
Can you see my flag? It's white.
Okay. These two are putting attacks on you, and these two are putting attacks on you. You see them hold up in their hands tiny darts that you remember Nos had.
Oh, nah. No. No. I do not like it. I do not.
Oh boy.
I don't know what. Whoa!
That was a burp, sorry.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I have some authority on that.
Burp master.
That's weird. Oh, yep, and they got advantages. That was the first one on you. Second one.
Do it, my dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna on Mr. 16.
That does it.
But my man.
You, Brodrick, from like, watch out, Star up! And you instinctively move your head. Here's one on you, Brodrick. Two ones. Here's the next one. No. You're blocking, knocking some away with your shield. That's them.
Woo!
Me?
You. Yes.
I will cast Spirit Guardians,
As you do.
as you do, and
These are pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like stone pillars that go up.
yeah, not totally circular, but that's my turn.
It's old stone.
Who does anyone have an, no. Yeah, you got your inspo to give, you stingy old
Well, you
mug.
guys had it, so if you both.
We've spent them. Where have you been?
I was over there.
Is that all you got? My ups?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, sorry. Did you get hurt?
Yes.
I did.
Talk about it.
I got hurt a lot.
I also got hurt a lot, because you passed your save. You can't do a healing word anyway, so that's what you're thinking about.
Oh, right, never mind. Okay.
What was your action that you just
Enjoy
did?
your hurt.
He cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, right.
The worst spell on
The
the
most
game.
OP spell. Alright, Brodrick, still with his rapier away, will put down a shatter right here.
Okay.
You love shatter.
It's awesome. I could get a save for those homies.
Oh, yes. And who can it hit? All three?
All three.
Got it.
Let me mark the spell slot real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of do it geographically here.
Far one passes.
Far one passes.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
And then he would run.
Half of that is 5.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, fine, sure.
Adara, I fear we will need your blade before long.
You're right.
Take a bardic inspo.
I'll take it.
Those two in the center, any particular way you want them to die.
Unceremonious.
They
Ragdoll physics as they fly across the room. That's me.
all right.
Is he the boss? Or is he just different from those other guys?
He looks more powerful than those other guys. The guy back there looks like he's probably the most capable to you. He's the only one shooting spells around
This
at
one?
you right now. Yeah.
Just wondering. Is he enemy 1?
Yes.
And these guys are enemy 2?
That guy's enemy 2, and these guys are enemy 3.
Oh, I didn't see enemy 3 up there.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's over here.
Oh. I understand.
Will you move him over 3 spaces for me, please?
Oh no.
need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, Henrik.
Oh no. Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything. Okay. Yeah.
Again, it pushes out, and there's just a crack, and lightning flies across the room.
Oh, look at that, would you?
Y'all lucky I'm so shitty at rolling.
That is true. You give Sean a fistful of dice, you're seeing a whole bunch of ones.
You take 22 lightning damage. And
Make
then
a concentration save, I suppose. No. Yeah,
will you move him back 3 spaces then, please?
Man.
So no slouches.
No more Hess G, huh?
No.
Your Maisie over there dreaming.
Yep. We got a dreaming dog over there chasing something down.
That's him, Adara. Another bolt of lightning just flew across the room into Henrik.
Mm-hmm.
You've got this monk just trying to parry with you, barehanded.
I'm gonna parry back with him. He's hexed still.
That
guy's
is
hexed?
Yeah.
Tight. Ooh, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot a cantrip at him, which is Eldritch Blast. And I get 2 beams.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Because that dude's in 5 feet.
So here's the first one. Didn't make it. Second one. Nope. But because I used a cantrip, I can make an attack with my weapon.
Oh,
Fuck
cool.
yeah. Hell yeah.
15.
Hold on. You hit. Yeah.
Yes. And he is not hexed.
No, he is not.
It's actually +6, so that's a 16.
Let the record show.
And I still have my fire right.
Oh yeah. Get
Dungeon math, that 13 plus 5.
18.
Thanks.
That dug into him pretty deep. You
Good.
slashed and you caught him. At a moment, it looked like he was almost in his focus. The lightning threw him off too, and you, as you shot beams, he was trying to block them. And in fact, he did. That was part of the reason why you missed hitting your hex mark. But as you did, you saw he just dug in. You see, he's holding his side, trying to keep up his guard. And it's his go.
I wish I had more turns.
Be a fighter, get an action surge.
He attacks you and misses.
Mhm.
And hits. With his second roundhouse kick, you take 10 damage.
Damn, Sean.
Concentration for hex. But you would have to do also for that lightning bolt you took.
I didn't take a lightning bolt. I hexed him after the lightning bolt.
Oh, you
hex
did.
him
Oh, I'm
after
sorry. I
the
thought it was I thought you were keeping up the original hex that you had cast
Oh,
from an
yeah.
hour ago, which you were.
You would be. So yes. You wouldn't, because you didn't recast
It wasn't a new.
You was
No.
focusing
It wasn't
on
a new
having
casting.
Okay, so here's 2.
What's your con?
Are blood hunters proficient? I don't know.
They might
I don't know what their saves
I would
are.
imagine it would be.
What did I roll on my con save?
I have a +1.
Con?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think this
You
time
go.
it went down. That's him. Now it is these two. This one takes a step here. This one takes a good step back. This one shooting pulls out, looks like the last one of his darts, points at you.
Don't forget you're inspired. You could spin your bardic inspo die on that con save. They can go to saves, attack
You
rolls.
could.
Okay, can I do that?
Yep.
Retroactively?
I'll let you do it right now.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Gotcha. I know it's hard to remember you have these. I'm gonna get some little tokens or
Yeah.
something, but that's what they're for.
Well, I couldn't see it on my computer, so I was like, I'll leave it here, and then
Yeah,
I forgot
I
about it.
forgot about it.
So,
Bardic inspo OP.
You take 13 points of damage as the dart sticks in, and then it explodes with lightning around you. Cool. Broderick, this one's...
Question.
Yeah.
Can I spend our D20 to have him miss?
Yeah.
You guys okay with that? I'm dead if he hits me.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll spend our D20 from Utilitas to make that advantage roll with like 6d4 damage. Miss.
That is gone. The gods have weighed the scales, and as he goes, for a moment, it's almost like you feel a hand push you back.
Tight.
And it explodes some of the marble behind you.
Tonight, I will burn an extra bit of incense for the Lord Utilitas up there somewhere in the heavens.
He sits. Okay, Henrik.
I'm gonna go up to this guy and punch him with my mace.
Alright. You hit.
That's 6. And then I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
As he's focusing on you, a mace just hits around his back to what was already a sword wound, and it just rips open more. He stumbles for a moment, looks like he wants to pass out from pain, but snaps his head up and stoically puts up 2 fists again.
Actually, I'm not gonna drink a healing potion. I'm gonna heal Broderick instead.
You gotta keep the old man going.
Level 2 healing word, I suppose. I messed up the slot, sorry. Oh no. I'll do my last second level spot. I guess it's worth it.
You're talking to yourself. He was just
Don't
carrying
interrupt
on.
him when he's talking to himself. Trust me, I've
For
known him a long time.
6.
Thank you, my dude.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Stalwart.
I only talk to myself, so I'm not gonna respond.
Broderick.
Thank you, Stalwart. As ever, I can count on thee.
Who?
He's going to draw the Wand of Magic Missiles. Point. How hurt does this dude look? The dude who took the hit but made his save on the...
My man is hobbling.
How hurt does the monk boy look?
Also hobbling.
Okay. I am going to use 3 charges of the wand. And I am going to... Let me just deal with my charges. Okay. I'm going to put 1 charge on him, 2 charges on him, 2 charges on him.
2, 2,
2, 2, 1.
2, 2, 1. Got it.
Here's the 1. 4 damage.
Exactly. You sweep his legs, and he too.
Nice. Okay, 2 dice on that guy. That'll be 5.
Okay.
And 2 dice on that guy. Would that it were so simple. 6 damage on that
How
guy.
does that hurricane die?
Oh man, he's just trying his best to stay engaged with him. Doesn't even know it's coming. They just burn into his body and he just collapses into Broderick.
He hits your shield,
Or
looks
into
you
Henrik.
in the eyes as he sinks down and falls to the ground.
And then with the other action, he's quite hurt but still bold.
There is nowhere for you to escape.
That's me.
What are you counting?
His blessings. My goal in life is just to make Steve do this. And I succeeded.
That's very smart.
But to split the party like that.
Perfect, almost, in fact, that nobody can get got twice. He also sees that you're pretty fucked up, Broderick.
He knows what a healer is. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, my dude. Not you.
I was a little unclear there. Who we were
How about a
pointing
20?
Damn! Yeah. You'll take half. As a lightning bolt again. Okay.
If I hadn't passed that, I would be on
You take
the ground.
13 damage.
Woo!
Wait, oh no. That's exactly enough. I thought that was an 18 because I can't read my handwriting, so
Oh god.
I'm out.
Oh god!
Ooh, yikes.
Oh no.
And then he will...
Oh wait, hold on. I'm inspired. Can I subtract from his damage? Is that... Am I remembering wrong?
I think you can only... not spell damage, I don't think.
Okay. Right, it's just adding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
Okay.
Lid, pull that corner.
Adara.
Mhm.
That's what you have seen. The stalwart.
That guy is dead.
That's Henrik.
He's
Oh.
he's unconscious.
That's terrible.
Where were you?
He looked like he had that armor. I got confused. Anyways.
They do look nearly identical. There's
See?
3 red capes all around.
See?
But he was your boy standing right next to you for like the last 45 minutes. I mean...
It happens. Okay, so I will, give you a healing potion. I will put it in your mouth.
I appreciate it.
8. And that's my action, right?
That is your action.
Gotta move though.
I don't need to go anywhere.
Okay. Oh, the hurricane is dead. What's this little shit I gotta do? He's gonna get right here, and he draws a dagger and throws it at you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Misses. It clangs against one of the pillars behind you. Henrik, you are awake. You have that familiar taste of a healing potion in your mouth.
What do you think a healing potion tastes like?
Cherry soda.
Yes, that's what I was
You
thinking.
Yeah.
I will get up.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
And how's he looking?
Oh, he's hobbling along. He is a little peon.
I will sacred flame him. Do I make a?
He makes it.
Wait, does he make us? Yeah, he makes us a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
No, blue eye.
Didn't get him? Oh, thought I did.
No.
Little, like, fruit flies.
He takes 9.
How does he die, my man?
Flame-like radiance. Just face of flame.
Just
Clutching. His face burns.
chose poorly, and he's dead. Okay. Broderick.
Alright. Bonus action. Healing word. The stalwart. Have 7.
Come on! They're getting away!
Get right here and zap 2 charges of the wand into this guy. Actually, you know what? Just gonna zap a single charge into this guy. Single charge.
I would have moved 15. You mind if I do that?
Yep.
Since I had it. If he died.
12 damage.
You see blood cough up and him breathing heavily. He's not looking great.
Interact will put the wand away.
Gotcha. For his turn, seeing all of you, see him. He disappears.
Son of a bitch.
What a jerk.
Adara.
I'll run up with Henrik or Broderick.
Just past this enemy right here.
I'm gonna go back and stab him. That's okay.
See? See?
Shut up, Andrew.
Henrik.
I too. So these are steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that. And so we're still in.
Yep. Definitely still on initiative.
Quiet! Can you hear him?
Can I hear it?
You can make a perception check, yeah.
20?
You hear something around this area.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cure wounds on myself. How are you looking?
I'm okay.
You're okay-ish. Okay. I'm gonna cure wounds. 4, 7. And that's me.
Okay. A bolt comes at you, Ledede, from nowhere.
That would probably hit me too. Is it lightning bolt?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's not.
My bad. Ooh, that's not ideal.
Yikes. Okay. As it grasps you, you just feel the lightning surging through you. You take 19 lightning damage, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
And it surrounds you and is just all over.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What else happens?
that's it. It's clearly connected to you.
That's unfortunate.
Roderick, I skipped your turn, my dude.
That's okay. I'll just go now.
Well, he didn't come back onto the.
Yeah, but that could have.
No, I don't think he did. I ran up at him, shot him with the wand. Oh, then he disappeared.
Yeah.
Then he zapped. That's why I was asking if we could hear him. I was going to dispel the invisibility, but that's alright. We'll just catch it up now that I was listening for him, trying to find him. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just leave. Alright. Put the wand away. And we'll firebolt him.
Got it. You hit.
Whoa. I just knocked the mic. Sorry if that was really loud. 18 fire damage.
How does my dude die?
Oh man, I think he's all arrogant, like, yeah, thinks he got the drop on us. Broderick would be running over to him, just point a finger out, and I think the dude catches on fire, dies with still a half grin on his face because it happens so fast.
He falls to the ground. How's everybody looking?
Fine. Fine.
I'm
Less
fine.
than half.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? Any-
I have less than Andrew.
You still hear the howling coming from the chasm. This looks quiet. You hear some light music up those marble stairs.
They don't seem to have heard us down here. Let's take shelter in one of these stairwells. Apply some bandages.
You could get behind one
Yeah.
the way they lead up, which otherwise they're kind of exposed as they just go.
Gotcha. I would attempt to take a Castle Mac short rest over here.
Okay. Y'all want that too?
Yeah.
You guys get the short rest.
Woo!
All right.
All right. Glad you guys made it through the easy part.
All right, let me send some hit dice. Don't forget, everyone gets a D6 on their first short rest, thanks to
What is that?
Song of Rest.
While you guys are doing
Broderick
that-
soothes you.
I'm just gonna.
What is that?
I'm gonna grab a quick smoke.
It's a
We're not
bard
even
instrument,
gonna go to
bard
the break
power.
screen. We can
What does
keep
it do?
chatting because I gotta
You get an
erase
extra
some stuff
D6
here
on
in
your
just
first
a
hit
sec.
die.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear a word you said. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna grab half a smoke while you guys are doing a
Okay.
short rest. We're not even gonna go to a break, y'all.
Okay. Rolling some hit dice. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's my first one. Second hit die. Oh, sweet. I'm burning my last one. Oh, Jesus. I'm completely out of hit dice. I'm still a bit down.
Oh boy.
I'm about to be in the same situation.
Anybody in need of anything?
Nah, I think it's a little late for
Oh.
some bubbly water, you know?
Yeah, gotta sleep.
Yeah, no, I didn't get all the way up either.
Okay. I'm gonna wipe the board. Are you guys going up the stairs? Yay or nay?
Hell yeah, we're going up the stairs, my dude.
These stairs go.
Alright, let's see. Did my short rest work?
Okay. Everyone, just to let you know, while we're gonna redraw the board and everything, they are ascending the steps up the temple of Howling Hatred.
In we go.
Likely, based on the geography, probably fair to think that this is where whatever the leader of the cult, that's where they would be.
If there were a leader, but it's
Yeah.
probably not.
If
He's out on business.
ooh, y'all, I'm gonna need some juice. I can plug it over here though. If there's a
I
spot.
think Lid's got some juice right there.
Yes, I do.
Juice for an inspiration.
Sorry, I just scrolled back and I'm trying to figure out why everyone's talking about pie.
Because I think Raven told them that my dad got pie, and then Wiley said he wanted to be my dad. And now that's a thing on our chat where Wiley's my D&D dad.
What?
Dungeons and Dad.
Okay.
Some secret
This is
handshakes
weird.
about pie. There's now a pie chat in the Discord. What the fuck?
It's great. It's great to know we talk so much D&D on the streams.
I've already missed 37 plus messages in the pie club.
Okay. Let me quickly wipe this, and then I'll show you this room entails.
You wiping the whole thing? You want me to clear?
I'm just gonna wipe the inside. Just the inside.
So squeaky.
It's
I think it's my belt. And also parts. It's a combination of the two. Please stop.
No.
Alright, I gotta cut it between y'all. Sorry. I'm really trying to get a digital board, y'all.
We'll save up for one. That's where we're heading.
Nice.
In?
No.
Okay.
But yes, though.
Oh man, you could have Roll20 maps just ready to load.
That would be it.
If we just had an old TV, we could do it right now.
Tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. Plug the laptop in via HDMI.
Maybe I can hack into his TMs and delete some enemies.
Yeah, just do some hacking.
AKA typing really fast. Hold on, help me type.
Oh yeah, I
Like
love
when you
that.
get two people
the
on
double
the
type.
keyboard.
I'm just going to draw kind of a smaller square within here.
Square within the square.
I don't want to erase anymore, frankly. Hope you didn't hack all my things, man. I really need
No,
this
he
fight to go
hacked
well.
it.
Super
I was
hacked.
watching. He hacked it all.
I'll send out all your banking information. Paid off while you're dead. You're welcome. Oh, should I have not sat down?
No, not yet, my dude. I'm afraid not.
That's cool. It's like doing squats. Oh man. Oh man. Nope. You ever try to walk past stuff? It's not easy.
Every day, this is my house.
I don't live here.
Remember when we were like, let's start a D&D stream that's like really serious? Oh, oh no, just me.
No, I'm with you.
Not ringing any bells.
People don't want that. They want pie chats. So.
Well, they're not going to get any more pie chats, Raven.
Pie chat sounds like a Bostonian talking about pie charts.
I went to a meeting. We were looking at all these
Oh,
pie
hey,
chats.
let's open up the PowerPoint. Look at the pie chats.
Hey, anybody that we have from Boston watching, we love y'all.
Don't speak for us, Sean.
Couldn't
Well,
make
not
mean
Andrew.
tomorrow. I gotta put up these pie chats.
Maps.
Say, you drawing some pie chats over there?
Well, they'd be more like squiggly oval chats.
More like a casserole chat.
The beautiful thing is, y'all, I don't feel bad in the least about what's about to happen.
I wanted a bit of casserole chat.
What kind of data would you keep in a casserole chat?
You can't even get it out.
Uh-oh, it is broke. It is broke.
I hacked her
Like,
too.
seriously, what kind of data would you keep in there?
Well, I mean, it's a casserole, so it'd be pretty messy.
It would be like a hot and messy data.
Okay.
That's some hot data.
I'm sorry, everyone, that this has gone so sideways tonight. This was a horrific and creepy dungeon that I started, and it's completely devolved now. And frankly, I realize that life is meaningless.
I wish you had asked me before. I could have told you that, like, just kidding.
That little fly.
Yeah, I
It keeps like buzzing me.
Oh, I killed some little creature.
Did you get it?
I don't know if it's the right one. I can put it back if it's not.
Yeah, give him CPR.
No? There. Oh, there's one. Yeah, well, I think that was it. That was really fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. Can I use this?
Yeah, of course. That's painted by our friend Kurt, who now has a webpage. But I can't remember what the link is. Coach, can you link Kurt's webpage? Because this is
I think it's Grey Pilgrim Miniatures.
graypilgrimminiatures.com or something?
Grey Pilgrim something. I'm
Look
sorry,
at that. He
Kurt,
painted that
that's
for
not
us. I know, I just can't remember the URL. Coach is still with us. He can share it.
KurtPilgrim.com. Nothing at all.
Nothing fancy? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, focus.
I'm focused. I'm the most focused I've ever been.
That statement makes me feel like you're
Oh my god. There's that little bug. Oh, no.
It's fast.
It is.
It's got
He's playing with me. He
super
tasks
high
me.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. Parker right here.
Okay.
Did you fail like the wisdom save or something?
No. It was gone.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Are we here? Or I guess we
You
can
guys
go
would have just
upstairs.
come out of a stair.
Oh my god. This shit.
I'll just let you guys take the lead there.
All right, everybody, pay close attention for what's about to happen. The stairs rise 20 feet to a spacious, 20-foot-high chamber containing a map of an ancient dwarven realm meticulously etched into the flagstone floor before you.
Cool.
At the far end of the chamber, a high throne atop a marble dais overlooks all. Peaked arcades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains run the length of the chamber on either side. From behind these, a heady incense wafts, its sweet smoke moving like a creature of air. Behind the high throne, a great spiraling horn rests in an alcove, sitting right above it. Sitting on top of the throne, everybody seems to be regarding that you're coming up. You see a strange figure, beautiful. It's clearly an elf, but has a purple-violet skin and wings. And she's holding a magnificent-looking sphere. That elf that you saw earlier is at her side, looks at you, and then looks back, because you see that music is finishing playing there, and a note goes wrong. And the cultist slowly puts down the instrument, and she looks, reaches out her spear, and just starts electrocuting the one of the bone pipe. Just he slowly falls to the ground. All through here are just like curtains, and incense are wafting. The people in here, it almost looks like it's a bit of a harem. You see emptied out bottles of wine, you see fruit baskets skittered around, you see clearly pipes that have strange things. And let me show you what she looks like, actually. This is what she looks like.
She pretty.
And in fact, if you want another look, you can see her right here on the front.
Oh.
She's the princess of the apocalypse.
I found her.
Got her. Done.
Well, that should be fine.
She stands just graceful, lithe, lets her spear drag a bit. She's barefoot as she descends a few of the stairs. Her voice is breathy and saccharine, and there's something slightly creepy about it. Hello. Welcome to my kingdom. My beautiful, beautiful bard told me you were coming. She runs one finger across the elf's cheek, and he smiles at her.
Did he tell you what we did to the other flautists?
He did. I must thank you. They were not nearly up to the task to play for a queen, were they? Do any of you play?
I'm afraid the only music we've grown accustomed to are the death rattles of our foes.
Strange. So have I. Though it confuses me why you would be here when there are other cults causing much more mischief than I.
Sheer luck, I suppose. We'll deal with the rest next.
I could give you directions to the Earth Cult now and you could leave in peace. Or you can stay.
If it's all the same, I wore my nice clothes.
They're completely tattered and covered in blood.
Unfortunate. She looks at you. She's like, fascinating. There's a way to a temple you might enjoy right across the way.
I'll get there later.
You don't have to enter with these two, I'm sure. They would welcome you. I smell something else. Fascinating. Stalwart canvas. Aren't you just a knight in shining armor? Though I had my own, you slaughtered them.
We did. We've taken away.
I was speaking!
I think Broderick would grin at that. Like,
Oh, forgive me, my lady.
She's like,
My.
this is court. And when a queen speaks in court, people will be silent.
This is a sham! You're dead! Or we are! Get on with it then!
She's like, I will display your bodies for the rest to see. We can all roll initiative.
sorry if I cut your monologue short.
Oh no, that was fine.
Hold on, I'm gonna kill this bug.
Hey,
once and
it's
for
good
all.
initiative roll.
Oh God, I've got a 24 dex. God, why?
Where is my blue D20?
No,
My bad.
It's all good.
Let's hold it hostage.
They were like,
You see how they were all surrounding it? They were beating it up, just punching it and kicking it.
you're gonna be a one.
don't you dare fucking roll a 20. Let me know where the fuck you live. Okay. Wow.
Which ones are on our side? They have red capes. They have the same uniform as me.
You know what? One of these was killed ceremoniously for his shitty play.
I should have been like, bet you won't do it again.
Okay.
Just let her kill them all.
So we should roll initiative now, or?
Yeah. You did. Did you not roll
I
initiative?
did. That's awful. Yes!
Oh my god!
Got it!
Don't
got it.
do that.
Sorry for those of you back home watching the little fly around.
Won't be flying anymore.
It's done.
Why are you rolling for all those different things?
From hell's heart, I stab it to thee. That's how much I hate those little fruit flies. There's always like one in my periphery.
Okay.
Let's get the dog off.
Yeah. No, she's back. Sean screaming was less scary than thunder.
Mm-hmm. That got me, my dude. I was like, oh god.
You shouldn't have interrupted, to be fair.
Oh yeah, that is true. Hope y'all didn't want to talk to her more.
No, I was just gonna tell her I was tired of talking and then cast Spirit Guardian.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Should have cast it before we came
I know.
upstairs.
I thought about it after we'd already gotten upstairs, and I didn't want to retroactively do it.
I just saw a fly into your soul.
Okay. What is your initiative?
17.
Okay. Adara.
8.
Okay.
Also an 8. I'm a +3 dex.
What's your dex?
2.
Okay.
You're +8 dex.
+3.
Oh.
Hit initiative.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
This guy's still hanging on. Oh my god.
Okay. So, she goes first. Something else that you don't see. Enemy 2 is going to be these initiates, like you fought before. Enemy 1 is the bard up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to use his actual name, though you don't know it. It's Wind Harrow, for my own ease.
That name sounds familiar. Did we learn it somewhere or something?
Oh, it was, you saw it signed, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for y'all,
Mind Outhouse strikes again.
Bad brain. You know, it would have been really cool taking a long rest.
Okay. Surrounding from the center of you, she points her large, glittering spear up. And a cloud forms in between you.
In the middle of us.
And you can smell the stinking smell of what is clearly poison gas.
Should be fine.
Stinking smell.
Let's see. She'll get her own dude in there. She doesn't care. That's right. Yep. So, a green gas just in the corner of the room. This one over here immediately starts. It's not a trained adventurer like you.
Idiot.
Henrik, I need you, my friend.
Wait, which one's enemy 3?
He doesn't go yet.
Nothing that you're seeing.
Oh. Okay, cool.
It's Tempest.
Good. You can use Tempest.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Look for DC 14.
Do you have a +7?
Nope.
Ah.
You take 20 poison damage, my dude.
Agreed. Okay. Well. Alright, I'll go there and cast level 4 Spirit Guardians. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I think I have those spells.
Well, that is.
Oh, no, that's first.
This one can't even possibly hope.
I like it when you kill your own characters.
More of that, please. 15 wisdom.
And, oh, no, they got a -1, man. Yeah, you got it.
That guy too, I think, isn't it?
Both failed.
Titan.
4d8s.
How do they die, my man?
13. Tiny, well, semi-tiny flaming swords piercing all over their stupid dead bodies. Now stupid and dead.
What about that one?
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Also dead.
oh, we went over this.
You need a seatbelt.
All right. Well, these two were out. They're gonna get just within 20 feet of you.
Sure, you don't own within 15?
No. And then they will each. So this one's on you.
Which one of us is you?
You.
Okay.
What are they doing?
Throwing a dagger at you. You take 6 damage, my dude, and then the other one goes. No. That's them. Broderick.
Failed my Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna give this to Broderick for being
Thank you, sir.
great.
If that comes up in the rest of your turn, I'll let you use it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Said you're out of spell slots, Andrew?
No, I have Parsifal's at third level. Third level, I was saving for a root of 5,
Okay.
ideally.
Let's see here. Alright. Well, Broderick will, of course, get on out of this mess. Yep. Broderick's gonna draw a Pilona's Promise. And he's gonna hold it up and be like, "It's unfortunate that the queen will die in her court." And he's gonna take it and hold it upside down and just kneel down and stab it into the stone as hard as he can, trying to summon the spirits of long lost allies.
Do it, my dude.
3d4 plus 3, correct?
That's correct. The Sword of Valhalla, a Pilona's Promise.
11.
I'm gonna need you to pull them up. It's Berserker stats.
I got it.
But what happens right now?
And they come within 60 feet of me.
Yes, I'll pull that. We'll get that.
Yep.
In a sec, we'll do this. We'll do this thing. The sword hits the ground, and you see this dwarven kingdom, and it's almost time stops for you. This almost just appears in an instant for you. But out of the sword, you can hear the sword. You have never been alone. Out pops one figure, and another, and they're just hazy to you. And there's Astyanax, your oldest friend.
Man, he would look up.
Astyanax, what are you doing here?
Can't quite speak yet. There's Hela. There's Traven. All the names you've remembered, all their faces. Now, immortally, whatever age they died at, you can remember them all. And in a moment, Astyanax looks at you and nods, and to the rest of them, he's like, "To the captain! Protect your captain!" And suddenly, there are just figures, warriors that have surrounded Broderick, just in full armor. Ah! And they spread out.
I think Broderick would stand for a second, like a little dazed, just looking around, just mouth agape, like. It's a bonus action to do that,
Yes.
right? All right. He will then, to lead his men, point the sword and hit them with a shatter. Right here. obviously.
Gotcha.
Just them, none of the men. Do they act on my turn?
Yep.
There were 8, right? No,
There are 11, my dude.
Need con saves for those 2. And then I get to place them all within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, man. You place them wherever you want.
Alright.
How many did you get?
11. This is once per 7 days, so I can't do this all the time. But frankly, I'm nearly dead.
So,
This might not happen.
My ring.
This will be loyal Astyanax at his side.
Yeah, man. What? I'm sorry. What am I rolling again?
Con, difficulty 15. Let me knock my last spell slot too. Holidays promise.
Okay, she made it. Wind Harrow did not.
Okay, so she will take 7, and he will take 14. And now cometh the Berserker attacks. They're all attacking recklessly. I know their stats by like the back of my hand because that's what you guys faced on Someday in Strahd. Mm-hmm. All right, so after the shatter, they would move up to swarm. All right, ready? Loyal Astyanax acting first, hitting that dude right there. They are a +5, I believe, so a 14. Let me make sure they're a +5. They might only be +4. Would +4 get them?
A +4 would get them.
I'm pulling it up now, but it's loading. So that would be, I think they're +3. They're +5 to hit, +3 damage. So 8 damage to this guy.
He is nearly there.
Right.
Barely.
Next one,
holding
we'll
on.
try to finish the job. 13 damage.
Got it. Gone.
Next dude attacking there. That's a hit for 10 damage.
That one is dead.
So that's 3. So these 2 are going to swarm her. I got 3 on the bard in the back. Gonna start with them. 3 on the bard. That's a 18
Yes.
to hit, 7 damage. 11 to hit. Okay, and the final one on the bard. Hit for 5. And now I've got 5 attacking her.
Mm-hmm.
First one, that's a 22 for 4 damage.
Yes.
Is she concentrating on that spell?
She was. That was not meant to happen.
Oh,
but we're keeping
Sean
it.
Diebreaker. Alright, second of 5 attacks. 18 get her?
Yes, it does. And the first got 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
And this one just did 5.
Got it.
And concentration. You want to just save them all up to the end? See how many she
Let's
hits.
do it. Made it.
Third one. Got her for 8. Fourth one. Got her for 13. 2 concentration saves, and I got 1 more left. You want me to scroll it real quick?
Yeah, man. Failed. That cloud is gone.
I got you. And critted.
Oh,
Woo! A pilot was promised, boys and girls. For 13 on the crit. And I think Broderick would start laughing like a wrestler. Out of joy and vengeance.
I mean, you've seen them. There are dwarves, there's elves, there's half-orcs, and they're fighting the exact same way that they used to. And they're fighting as a unit with so many of them. Though they're recklessly attacking, they're just digging in. Yikes. Adara. You have you have nothing to roll because that cloud is gone.
I got you, Boo.
okay. I'm gonna move my hex to her
Okay.
and do some Eldritch Bees. So a 17 and a 9 plus a
14.
14.
So,
She
there are
got
2 blasts.
yeah.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Well, your D6 for hex.
Or 5.
Gotcha.
Big 5 damage.
All right. That blows into her as well. Yikes. Wind arrow. Surrounded.
Do those guys actually take up their spaces? Or...
I think it just says they summons berserkers. I think they
Mhm.
count as dudes.
All right. I'm gonna need con saves from them. DC 13. He's casting a shatter over here. How many can he get? Respectively, I can't really.
If
see.
he
3?
doesn't want to hit themselves, he can get 3.
He'll do the 3 then.
The 3 that attacked him.
Okay. Pass, 1 failed. They all have like 67 hit points.
Okay. They all got 67 hit points. Alright. Well, that's 20 damage, and then 10 for the ones that didn't
20
fail.
and 10.
He doesn't know that.
I'll track that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I need... Okay. I need all 3 of you and Astyanax to make a dexterity saving throw.
Roderick got a 25. Astyanax failed.
Gotcha.
11.
Okay, you do not. Can I borrow 2 d8s, please?
It's never a good
It's
sign.
a must.
She pulls Wind Vane over, and a bolt of lightning hits you, and then jumps to you, in a chain, if you will.
Oh.
This should be fine.
Never heard of that.
Oh, good.
I'm down. Ugh.
I think I am.
I might be okay.
That's 44 damage to you, and then 22 to each of you, because you both passed.
Damn.
How much did you take, Lid? Are you still up?
I have 14 left.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Like 60 hit points?
Yeah, 67.
Holy crap.
Oh,
hit
wait, no, it's
points-
supposed to be level 10. Just kidding.
Interesting.
Oh, do you have a really high con?
I do, and I also took tough.
Oh, you took tough. That's what it was. I was like, what am I doing wrong? My mage armor goes
This
away.
should be fine. Oh, I guess I make a con save?
No, if you drop it's gone.
Okay.
You're gone.
Thanks a lot.
And Astyanax failed too.
Gotcha.
So 44.
Yeah. Let your berserkers stay, don't they?
It's not a spell.
Yeah.
It's not a concentration.
Stay. Good.
That's it.
Yes, a death save.
Thanks.
Pass.
Irish.
Oh, they're gone. Roderick, a death save. Alright, they act on your turn, my dude.
Okay. 1 second. Man, D&D Beyond is pretty awesome. All right. Well, they're gonna swarm. Is she truly taking up this space, or should she be a medium creature?
She should be a medium creature. We could just use another model, man.
No, that's all good. I'll just use this to mark what her actual position is, because you know they're gonna swarm her. Yes, he's got 30 feet of movement, so she'll have the maximum on her that she can, and he'll have 3 more. All right, so here's on him. 3 attacking. That's probably a miss. Number 2, hit for 6. Number 3, hits for 15. All right, now on her, she's going to have 8. I think that's a hit, right? 19?
Yeah.
Hits for 7. 16 get her?
It does.
Okay, that's 13. That's number 3. Gets her for 13 again.
My dude. How
Oh man,
does the Queen of the Air Cold?
it's not ceremonious at all. They're fighting the way they were trained. They're all just like feinting her, trying to get her attention, all stabbing at her with their various weapons, and they just hack her to pieces. All right, that leaves 4 more to go attack that dude. If you want me to roll those out as well.
I do.
All right. 4 left to attack homeboy. 8. 11.
My man is cut down as well.
Same thing. Woo!
Lydia, what you see is that as they stab, they cut into her, and she starts to fall, and her eyes open up one last time, and she starts to scream. "Ah!" And she turns into just air and dissipates, and her spear clatters down those stairs right to your feet.
Oh, really?
It does. Okay. It is your turn.
I would like to pick up her spear.
Oh. You do.
Cool. Do I die?
No.
Okay.
In fact, you're a magic user. You've had weapons. This spear is powerful. This is one of a kind.
That dude's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's dead. Except for me.
So it would seem.
Cool. I've got no medicine skills, but I do have 2 potions of healing left.
Okay, this will matter. Who do you go to first?
Him.
Him?
Yeah, he failed a death save and you didn't.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that though.
Yes.
Your character wouldn't. You're closer to
You
him.
would not.
I mean, I appreciate the thought, but just thinking your character wouldn't necessarily know that, right?
I would go to him because he's younger.
Yeah.
Good thought.
I think that's
that's
logical.
that's very good
You're like,
logic.
he's still fighting wise, like he's got a lot longer in him.
He's got time left. I appreciate the sentiment. I do.
Okay, then I will need 1 more death save from you, my dude.
8. Thank you. Even though I wasn't your first choice.
Pass.
with that,
Be fine.
Oh, thank you.
you heal both of them. Both of you wake up, and for a moment, the warriors. Actually, how long did they stay?
You know, I'd have to look up the horn. I got you. I want to say it's like 10 minutes. Oh, 1 hour. They hang out for a solid hour.
Let's hit the next one.
They raise their swords to you and start to fan out to form a defensive position. And they're all pointing down towards the stairs. You're both lying there. The incense, the curtains, these sheets are blowing. Her body's nowhere to be found. And you're holding this magnificent, looks like it's made of platinum, spear. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight, everyone.
Tight. Woo!
They have defeated Erisi, Kalanoth, Windharrow, and at least the upper management of the gold.
Oh, Coach! Coach threw $5 right at the end.
Oh, damn!
Oh, thanks, Coach.
All right, well, somebody else is in charge of remembering
All right.
that.
It's my strong
We
suit.
will start with 1. Thanks, Coach. Thanks again, man.
Guys.
Oh, thought I was going down there. I had to, dude. If I didn't use that ability, I think we were dead. Especially with that chain lightning coming
yeah.
next.
Yeah, we would have been.
We were done.
I was fine, but you guys probably wouldn't have made it.
That was a tough one. All right, should we raid somebody? Who's playing
Yes.
right now? Who's
Guys,
playing
thanks
D&Ds?
for hanging out, talking pies.
Yeah,
or
thanks for
Yeah,
all that
I'm not
help.
100% sure what
We're
went
doing.
on there.
Yeah, I've been getting the Discord notifications, and it devolved into the pie god being named Pylos.
That doesn't make any
That's
sense.
so fucking bad.
All right, I found an actual play stream that looks pretty small, so let's give them some love. So here we go. Let's rate them.
Hey, thanks everyone for watching. If you're not in our Discord, jump in our Discord.
Talk about pie.
Maybe
Thank-
it's real weird
Thank
right now.
y'all for
No, it's fine.
that game. That was dope. Y'all were weird, and I liked it.
That was good. So how much did we bypass or not check out?
Like 75%.
Really? We just rolled right in? Whatever, man. We needed every resource we had.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. We'll see you Sunday.
Sunday.